Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Welcome to the show with your host, the Crypto Lifer. Shout out to everyone here in the live stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day as we get in to the live stream. Gonna bring that music down just a little bit so you guys can still hear it. They're watching those levels. All has to bring it down so I can still hear it. So I keep it low on my end, but I bring it up on your end. That's how we do. Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I got my Bitcoin shirt on. You know what it says? It says I bought Bitcoin before it reached 10,000. I bought this shirt years ago. The first time it went above 10,000, I had to put it away for a long time and actually keep it under the pile. Couldn't wear it for about 2 years, maybe 3 years. I can wear it again. I can wear it again. So I'm super happy about that. Yeah, that's an exciting thing. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I see some new names already at the beginning of the stream. If you're new to the stream, let me break down kind of how the stream goes. What happens is we go into Bitcoin on a chart. We talk about where we see Bitcoin going. We give you at least the best feeling we can so you can feel that you understand where Bitcoin's going. Then we go into Bitcoin dominance. A lot of people don't understand what Bitcoin dominance is, what role it plays. It basically is how much money is allocated in just Bitcoin compared to all the other coins in the market. Now, when that starts to grow, all coins seem to take a bit of a hit. So we go over all these different aspects to help you manage your portfolio through a complex and risky trading environment when it comes to cryptocurrency. So if that's something that you like, if that's something that you want to see, if that's the information that you're looking for, you came to the right place. That's what I say all the time. If you came to my channel, you're already doing the right thing. Now, Look at this. A lot of people trade simply like this. They don't even make the bottom pattern. Boom. Bitcoin broke this trajectory. Bitcoin broke this trend that it was in. Doing a bit of a retest, like I said yesterday. I said this could be a textbook retest. We're bouncing back up with a wick, and we're in an okay place. And it's not the happiest place. And if you notice, it's my camel. There's your back foot, bit of the hump, front foot, and there's my head. Are we going to spit up, spit down, or are we going to flag up to the top? We will see. We will see. Never trusting anyone anymore. Wonderful day. What the F? I lost. I'm pissed, dude. What happened to Wolfeed? Yeah, man, you got to be careful, man. I didn't tell. If you were in my group, see the difference between my group and these other groups, these newbies, you guys, maybe you found me, but you got wrecked by XRP last night. Maybe you found me because I didn't tell one person to get into that XRP pump. People were trying to post that link in my group. I said, do not post that link in my group. People knew that the lifer wasn't cool with it. I wasn't even around much this weekend. I was traveling, and I jumped in my group here and there, and I could see people just being like, yo, lifer would be pissed if you posted that link. Shout out to all the moderators who held me down. And I know people were like, yeah, but there's 200,000 people, and we're going to miss out. We're just going to miss out. Listen, we've been making gains for 6-7 months, right, guys? There's been 200 people, okay? Because the gains aren't where the masses are. When the masses get in, that's where the losses begin. That's where heavy beatdowns happen. We know this, guys. We've been in the game a long time. Yeah, my whole point is we don't chase pump and dumps. I woke up at 4 in the morning this morning because don't do what I did last night. I drove, I came home, I had a milkshake, a root beer, and then I proceeded to eat pudding pie. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that and then go to sleep. All right? Not a good idea. Yeah, so I wake up at 4 in the morning, I text XRP Music because I'm like, oh wow, they are pumping this thing. I thought I was gonna wake up and it was gonna be at like $1, you know, and to see that they dumped it, I was like, dude, how these bastards, you know, and most people probably didn't even see it. Like I saw it at 6 a.m. and I was like, I should sell this load right now. Would have been a great idea if I sold because I'm trying to build back my bag. I was also freaking out because I was like, damn, man, that's going to be a lot. I'm going to have to buy back so much XRP. I'm happy they pumped and dumped it personally. Shout out to Legendary. Shout out to Hadouken AM. Shout out to everyone on the stream. I sold a bit when you texted me. Well, thank God. Damn, man, you have balls of steel. I didn't have a chance to look at the chart. I wasn't planning on staying up. I woke up to take an herbal supplement to help me go back to bed because I wasn't feeling well. And I needed like just 10 minutes to kind of like, you know what I'm saying. I'm not going to get into it. But anyway, so Bitcoin, look at this. Still scheduled for its liftoff flight to about 53,600, which I'm calling for 54K. I'm calling for a $54,000 Bitcoin. Flex off 454. Studio 54. Right? 54 has played a role in the human race. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 is the magic number. And so I just wanted to make this clear. I know, and I'm being weird about it, I know. But it's also just the measured move. It's the measured move, but it's also around the psychological number, the 54. Now, if we look here on the daily, we still have yet to have our bullish cross. It's been stretched out, which is fine. This is fine. One thing I don't like to see, stochastics pointing down a little bit, but usually this could just be a dip. It'd be a small dip in the move, but we'll see. Very rarely this point do we have a turn down, and usually it's something like this. But something to watch. Something to watch for sure, showing you there's a little bit of a lack of bullish momentum. That's a little shady, I'll be honest. I don't like seeing that, but we'll go from there. We'll see what happens on the daily. Let's check the 4 hour. Why not, right? Okay, 4 hour, MACD wants them a little more, but we all know, if you've gone to my channel, I'm going to tell you this. And you could find it out to be true. You could do whatever you want. But when the MACD and the stochastics have a battle, most of you beginners, if you have no idea what I'm saying the stochastics RSI, this red line and blue line that go up and down. Down here is the best place to buy. It's called oversold. Up here is the worst place to buy. It's called overbought. Okay. Now you see here, these lines will turn. Sometimes the MACD has the same two blue and red lines. Sometimes the MACD will say, hey, we're going up. But you want to make sure that the stochastics are also not pointed down. So when I see them pointed down stoke with the MACD like that, sometimes they rival each other. About 9 out of 10 times, the stochastic wins this battle. The stochastics takes this battle, right? My two long holds moving finally. Yeah, it hit 40, then bounced. Interesting. So I take a look at Bitcoin right now, and I see a pattern forming here that I don't mind seeing. But it's possibly a descending triangle, a little bit of a wedge again. So now we have two new trend lines here on the 4-hour. We need to break this next trend line. That also has a target. See, and this is how you work your way to your bigger targets. This is how you enter in. Like, so you make your bigger target and you say, okay, as long as we stay above this trend line, this white top trend line, we're going to go and continue to my target. And this is how I trade. So the first thing you do is you make your initial big plan on the daily. You got to see if the daily's going in your favor. Why trade against the daily, right? Unless you want to do a scalp, you can do all you want. But you got to be more aware when you're trading against the daily, no matter what. So the daily's in our favor. Looks like it's going to rock, right? I pick a target. Okay? I believe in that. I believe in that. That's part of being a trader, is to believe in your projections, right? I believe this is going to occur. Now I go into earlier time frames, 4-hour, daily, 1 hour, and I start looking for confluence and understanding. Now, what this tells me is the 1 hour, look, it's curving down. I believe this. So is this. The Stokes have a little more room to go till they curve. They could even double bottom here. What tells me is Bitcoin's probably going to come back down here to 32.7, 32.8, even get wicked, just like it did here. Form that double bottom, form the double area. So I think Bitcoin's going to come down here on the 1 hour, possibly make the double bottom in the Stokes, and hopefully work its way up out of this pattern, and that's still continuing its continued trajectory out of this pattern, like so. So that's what I'm looking for Bitcoin. So 1 hour tells me that it's going to be a little bearish. Let's take a look at the MACD though. Yeah, it's about to have a bearish cross. It's a chance it could get diverted. You never know. But right now, we have to take that as confluence that Bitcoin's probably going to come back down here and test a pattern. Don't be scared when we get to 32.5. Don't freak out, okay? It's very possible. All right, so that's the one idea here for Bitcoin, okay? So that's this is my overall prediction. Now, if Bitcoin holds this line, it'll stay in the pattern and stay bullish, which is about 32,150. I don't want to see it lower than that. I do not want to see it lower than that. If it breaks this line, here's your next point, is 29,000 really. That's the strong support. So it could easily gap down there. A little bit of support here at 31. So there's your two levels you got to watch for Bitcoin. So we're not out of the woods yet. Still a good sign we're not breaking back in here. And a really good sign we're going to hold above this level here, that we bounced off this 32K. This is a big bounce right here in this area. That's a big deal for Bitcoin. So there's your Bitcoin daily, you know, like a meteorologist giving you the weather. There's your Bitcoin daily weather for Bitcoin, kind of showing you what's going on and what we see here for Bitcoin on the daily. So I like 1 hour, 4 hours not bad, daily's not bad. 1 hour needs to kind of work its way out. And I really don't think we need to get into any earlier time frames. Let's take a look at that weekly. The weekly is a little scary, but it is resetting finally on the Stokes. You know, we're getting that sideways movement on the weekly. If I take this work away, you can see that, and that's okay. This downward movement and some sideways movement on the weekly is saying okay. And what I don't mind about that is it's getting us through the bearish momentum here on the MACD. We're not getting a turn yet, but the Stokes are getting lower. We were up here and the Stokes are setting themselves nice and low. So We still need to see this happen though on the weekly. And see, I'm not denying you guys any information. Like, I personally don't want to see the weekly because it's the most bearish. It's not bearish as it could be. It's just the most. It's the one that like gives us the truth the most. You know, it's like sometimes you don't want to see the truth, but there's your truth for the weekly too. It seems like we're flagging on the weekly. I mean, if that's a flag on the weekly and I have to give you a poll, I mean that's a big deal because that's a big poll. That's a 65K poll, and this is the first time you're seeing someone to make this trajectory. Because this is the first time I've ever done it, and I haven't seen it on any other channel. 65K Bitcoin, and you know I'm bullish, so I believe we're gonna finish this. We're probably going to kind of stay in this region for a bit. But so basically, we make 42K is the next 60K. Remember when I used to tell you 13K was 16K? I said, I even have a video back that said why 13K is 16K. You guys remember that? Anyone put a Y? Put a Y in the comment section if you guys remember when I used to say 13K was 16K. But that's something we used to do. We used to talk about that. The jumps in Bitcoin that occur. The movements that are fast and furious in Bitcoin, and to me it's like 42K is 60K, because we break that 42K, it's a wrap. We're on to bigger and better and greater things, and so that's just what I see happening, you know. Okay, so we covered Bitcoin in a nutshell. Everything going well for bitty Bitcoin. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Please hit that like button. 17 people watching. Hit that like button. Let's get it moving. Appreciate that. Also want to let people know we are live in the live stream. It's funny, you get 100 more Telegram subscribers, but are they active? Are they bots? Who are they? Because, you know, you'd think it would produce some type of viewership. Okay. Ooh. This is what happened when people FOMO into things like XRP. So look at this. I mean, why wouldn't you have a stop loss? You know? Buys at 72. Mark price. Hopefully he can hang on and he's still in it. I'm late to the party, but I'm a supporter of Bitcoin. It's on the verge of gaining broad from conventional financial institutions. Oh, it's over. Anyway, shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for coming in. XRP pump and dump. Let's take a look at XRP after we look at Bitcoin dominance. So stay tuned. If you just jumped into the stream, we're gonna go over XRP. I know a lot of people want to see what's going on, but let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Now you can see in Bitcoin dominance, when we take a look at Bitcoin dominance, just changing up the whole vibe. We take a look at Bitcoin dominance, and it's in a cup and handle here, right? I was suggesting, ooh, possible bad news, but look at this dip we had all the way down to 56. I don't know how legit these are, but they do occur, and I have seen them. We're just getting a bearish cross on the weekly. We're down here. We could double bottom, and we're still not like done moving. Even this is the weekly, so it's just a little tiny move in this blue keeps us down. Let's hope the weekly is a little more bearish. We can continue back down and bounce. You know, hope we don't bounce 61 and get all the way back to 57. But 63 is not a bad number for Bitcoin dominance. We had a pretty good weekend. The last 2 days weren't too good. They were green, but not as good as they could have been. So the daily has a bullish cross coming now. But you can see we kind of went sideways, double bottomed ourselves out of the sideways out of this though. We kind of did break the downward trend, you can see. So this still kind of bodes that Bitcoin's about to have some type of large move. It's creeping on that verge of saying, hey man, look at it. We're on the daily. The MACD is about to have a bullish cross. We're only halfway through, coming from the bottom area. Wow, that mic's so good you can hear me itching my hand. Crazy technology. So you can see that this thing is right here where we need it to be, right? Unbelievable. So Ah, man, my baby. You know, that's why you have, like, you own 40 alts, because every day there's a reason to celebrate. Unbelievable. That laugh was somewhat sinister, somewhat beautiful, right? But, hey man, I'm winning in crypto in a world, in a land where most people told me that I would never win, where most people didn't know what I was doing, where most people still laugh at me, where I'm ridiculed and people have no idea what I'm truly doing. But you know what, man? That's why you guys, man, you guys keep me going, honestly. No, I wasn't gonna cry there, as you just had like a little dry throat. Not today, I'm not in that mood to be doing that. Anyway, but I wanted to say that every one of you guys keeps me going. And, you know, the real world is tough to a crypto lifer right now. It feels like the government's against you. It feels like your family's against you. It feels like your friends are against you. It feels like even your close friends, even sometimes your brother or sister, thinks you're strange or you're risking or you're in a people said cryptocurrency is very risky, but you know what I was thinking about today? Because I was at a dinner the other day with my buddies, and they were saying that I'm too risky. That they weren't even saying that. Like, we were just going over different things, and they're saying that the amount that you have in crypto is risky, right? But you know what? The wealthy person is number one advice a wealthy person would give you is to have your work for itself, and have your money work for itself, right? Make sure your money is working for you. Now, if your money was, let's say, an employee, and there was 3 types of employees, you know, the stock market was one guy, he stocked the shelves. Crypto was another guy. Crypto, to me, would be the best working employee. He would be the fastest. He would stock the shelves the most. He would be able, you know, I'd be able to get my gains out faster and move them to another gain, right? I can switch from one position to another quicker, in my opinion, from exchange to exchange, from decentralized to uncentralized, like the ping-ponging I can do with my funds. And so I believe that if my money is supposed to work for me, then then I think I should put it in the fastest, best, most efficient worker. And to me, that is cryptocurrency. So I don't know I think I'm making the best decision possible at the moment. Maybe in a few months' time, I won't be the best. Like, that won't be the best. But Elon Musk finally confirmed he's in Bitcoin. Let's see. Theta too, man. I've been talking about Theta on the low. Cake at 261. Yo, this is serious. Wow. DeFi is defying. Interesting. DeFi is defying the rest of the market, taking a lot of market share. I figured this out early. Wow. So Bitcoin dominance looks like it's gonna rip, but the weekly's okay. I just can't wait to get to the fun stuff, guys. I want to talk about coins. Sometimes it's a chore going over total and total too, but we gotta do it. We gotta do the right thing. UNI at 1820, it went to 19. Remember, I told you UNIFI will chase UNI. It's very similar to Thor. So watch UNIFI and UNFI, but UNIFI. Shout out to everyone in Cake. Let's give a clap for the Cake holders. We 4X going in at 60 cents. I was going in at 60 cents. Shout out to everyone holding that cake, baby. And you're always doing something with your cake. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I'm mining that E-Gold, that EGLD. Just getting a little more of that too, as that rips, right? So why XRP goes up and down in the merry-go-round, Cake, wow. We're gonna look at total too, and we're gonna get into Cake. If you guys want to know what Cake is, if you're not into Cake yet and you want to get into Cake, let's take a look if we can find a place for you to get into some cake. All right, total market cap for the entire space. Bitcoin dominating a piece of it. Doing a beautiful bull flag. Bit of a double bottom in my eyes. Second double bottom here. Came up. Got the fake out with the move from Bitcoin. Hit its previous high, really, if you think about it. At 1 trillion, 1.3. So really, if you're looking at the market cap, a lot of times that's telling you, look at that. That would have given you how to sell Bitcoin. If you had this up and you saw us reach in this area, you could have put an alert here. And when we got that close, you could have sold. It's interesting. I'm telling you, the market cap is giving me a lot of indications of how to trade Bitcoin and how to trade other coins. The more I use it, the more I see it every day, my subconscious mind starts seeing the correlations in the backgrounds between tiny little indications and movements. And then I say, oh. And it comes from watching it every single day. I get that value. There's value out of the consistency in life. You know, there's value out of that consistency. So 50% gains possibly. Look, if we break out, which we are really in just retesting. So far, all is well. 21-day moving average curling up, good sign. All these in a row, good sign. This isn't perfect. We do see it kind of flipping down. See that? Not the best sign, but are we going to curl for a double bottom? A nice little mini double bottom? I'll take that. So we're on the verge of something bullish or not. We're kind of at the precipice here. Could we break down into the pattern? It's possible, right? Could we collapse into a Bart Simpson and come all the way to 579? It's possible. Right now we're at 982 billion. We're playing games with that $1 trillion level. Keep going over it, coming under it, going over it, coming under it. Really consolidating. You can see this is our consolidation area now. This line here and this line here. We're ranging, man. And I just want to see us break above that trillion and hold above a trillion for once and for all. But right now, things looking very bullish on the daily for the total market cap. Let's take a look at Total 2. Total 2 is not in the same shape. It's more bullish in a way because it's gaining more trajectory. You can see it. My altcoins have been gaining on Bitcoin. And you can see this just by this. Look, Bitcoin, which was total and has 70% or 60% dominance, was more sideways. These are pushing up more. If this tends to break out of this rising wedge, which is a bearish pattern, my friends. And what do I mean by that? Means that most of the time this breaks to the downside. And so if this breaks to the upside from 400, we could get all the way up to $538 billion. We're sitting at 358. I really want to see us never go below 300. So it's a nice, this is nice that we're holding these new levels. I like to see this. So this is Total 2. The crypto total market cap, excluding Bitcoin. This is all the altcoins. Okay. But look at sushi at $11. DeFi, guys, has exploded to levels that we could not believe. Levels we could not believe. They really have. 1 inch. I don't know if you saw 1 inch yesterday. It was the biggest winner yesterday, going to 557. 1 inch. You know, lately I've been trying not to give so many charts. I want people to focus and make gains, right? If I put up 100 charts, people might take 1 or 2. So listen, like, I was easy on myself and you guys. Now, other people are posting charts, but this is me. When you see the white, you could tell my charts. You'll be able to see my charts if you notice, but I'm using white now. And this is my 1 inch chart. Target was 451, breaking out of this. Look, and this was a double cup and handle. It had just kind of already come out of both handles there. Handle, boom. And so this was kind of my main call. I'm giving this on January 29th, right? So we go and take a look at 1 inch on like the 4 hour. And look how beautiful it's handling itself right now. We go back here to January 29th, and that's like right here, man. In this bull flag, see it? Right in this area saying, watch it. And my target was 451. We went all the way to 557. You know, I guess I could have taken this length of this bowl is what they wanted me to do. Look, there it is, and there I find it. I didn't notice that. So next time I'll extend the algorithm and you know what it is? It's always putting the price at the 21-day moving average. See this? You take the top of the price and drag it till it hits the 21. I'm telling you, man, I used to think it was the length of the pole. I started using the length of the price to the 21-day moving average. The white line here. Look at that. Look how long, and then if you just balance it to about the same angle as the other angle, that's how you find the angle, and that gives you a target. So I was off a little bit on that one. Unbelievable. And look, we bounced off the 21-day moving average at 421. So remember, like I say, always sell when you're this far away. So you could have made a nice sell, waited till you got pretty close, and then anywhere near the 21, just snatch it in. You know, if you believe in the bullishness of that coin. Let's take a look at where we're at now. But 1 inch was my call, man. My only call that I made. So it's not like I gave you 100 choices. As the boss of my group, people call me the boss. I don't love that. But if I may be the owner and founder of my group, and if I had every wish, it was for everyone to get into 1 inch. Like, that was my one wish 2-3 days ago. That was my one wish, was for people to get into the 1 inch coin. So unbelievable day for cryptocurrencies. It doesn't have underlying data, speculative in nature. In New York, it's snowing. Keeper, BNB, we'll take a look at that. Banned for the win, baby. Banned for the win. Yeah, we'll talk about band. I've been going over band all the time, showing you guys a lot of things about band. Talk about band, make sure we go over band. Band. All right. Okay, take a look here. 1 inch. I'm just gonna give another call on it. Again, don't do anything I do on this show. This is all just for entertainment purposes only. None of this is financial advice. Go watch Jim Cramer if you want to lose your money. Okay, so check it out. Check it out. 82% gains coming out of 1 inch. The last time I did this, exactly what I had happen this time. Here at 139, I gave a call. Back around here, I had levels set up. We were watching an Adam and Eve double bottom. Just watching this thing progress has been beautiful. Has been absolutely beautiful. My only regret is that I didn't put enough. I didn't put enough in. You know, but hey, I'm still super happy with what occurred. I basically 4x'd my money on this. We got in around 139, 140, man. You know, I've just been making calls for the rest of the group ever since. I might actually add to this, take more nibbles here. Take more nibbles. Damn, it's funny, I had some big positions holding in 1 inch too recently, and I sold them for very small gains. I grabbed a nice little bag of 1 inch around 140. Yeah, man, I hope you did. That was the call here at the channel. Appreciate it. Shout out, roll call on everybody here, man. Shout out to XRP Music, Chief Duba, Steve in Bangkok, my man Steve, Oswaldo Solis, Jonathan Bienz Ramos, love that. Bagwell 33, Trade Intuition, Wolf Ed Y, Wolfie D, XRP Musa, the Musa, Legendary, Hadouken, Sergu Manicu. Sorry I missed you, Sergu. We were up all night. I was supposed to meet one of my lifers, Chris, but we were up all night and I barely had any sleep. Band and SAV, we'll go over those two things. And Anthony Alafieri, everyone on the live stream, Jesse B, my moderator, shout out to you and Hadouken. Thank you guys for keeping it clean out here in these mean streets of crypto. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream, but you can see we're making a beautiful flag here for 1 inch. We kissed the 21-day moving average, all as well on the 4 hour. Looks like we're going to reset here on the stochastics, since they're already low where we need them to be. That's a bullish sign all the way for 1 inch. You could also put this in a giant cup and handle. 1 inch is going parabolic. So here's step 1, step 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have multiple steps in the parabola to go. So this isn't done yet, my friends. This is actually a blessing the way it's moving. And all you have to do is basically make a parabola here and make sure it doesn't break. It can get a little lower, 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 but it can't really break it too much more. And to me, we're getting close to an entry. So I'll be watching this very closely. 1 hour actually looks bullish as well. So an entry may be quite soon. I for myself, again, don't do anything I'd talk about, but for me, an entry may be quite soon. Yeah. Bit of an inverted, look, shoulder, head, right shoulder. Bit of an inverted head and shoulder there. Let's look at it on the 15-minute. Yeah. Yeah. So this is looking bullish to me. 1 inch. Bullish signs of a continuation to the upside are being shown for 1 inch. Now, let's start the fun, huh? Let's start the fun. AAVE. AAVE finally taking a bit of a dump from 323. AAVE falling out of grace. Let's take a look at what's happening with AAVE. Is it time to sell? A bit of a rounded top starting to show. Don't like seeing that. Let's take a look at AAVE right now. Let's take a look at that 4 hour for AAVE. Could just be flagging, doing its thing. Still in a channel. Resetting on the 4 hour. You can see we're getting low on the stochastics. What I like is it is going down, but when it goes down, it's just taking these nice little roads down. You know, it's resetting enough for it to continue its momentum. I mean, it is in this rising wedge though. That's getting very, very angled up, which is scary, to say the least. You know, could Bart Simpson itself right down here to this level. A couple levels of support right there, and obviously a big level of support right there. Back to 146 or 210. After holding this for so long, being up big. You know, 32 was huge right there. Thought we were going to break up out of the rising wedge. Now we could take the front target and see where we're going to go there too. The bullish target, if we break up out of the pattern, we get to 450. Things been moving well, but I do feel like, you know, a Bitcoin move brewing. Like, these altcoins have beat up on Bitcoin for the last few weeks. And, you know, AAVE possibly. So AAVE has a chance here. We got to watch this trend line. It also has some other support and resistance lines. Let's take a look at its more localized support. Right there and right there. Painting. Unbelievable. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. That's I see him hollering at the moon. Yeah. That's really nice, Summer. It kind of got a little ruined when No, it didn't. It's beautiful. Yeah, just the colors a little. He's huge, huh? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, let me finish the show, honey. Nice painting. Nice painting. Really sweet. There's the moon. He's hollering at the moon. Nice job. They're all very happy. Everybody likes it. What do you think of Dot on the daily? Ban not stopping. Cake is another sushi 1 inch type play. Man, I told everybody Cake. I talk about Cake, AAVE, sushi, EGLD, man. Putting you on to the coins that are gonna be the hottest. Gonna make the biggest moves. BLZ's getting roped up into the Polkadot ecosystem. I've seen its brand being like brought into an envelope, like a whole kind of development of coins together. So watch for that as well. So AAVE's scaring me a little bit here. Also, the daily is a little spent. See that? Daily suggests it may fall out of this pattern. You know, we'll see. We'll see. BLZ and BZRX. BZRX is doing unbelievable things too. Voyager actually too. BQX is on a tear. It's been doing a little bit. Ooh, they sold these things down. Pump and dump for some of this stuff, huh? Wow. I'm telling you, a lot of people use these coins to get more Bitcoin, right? We don't talk about the BTST. This thing, 68. It's really been stabilizing here at 68. The hash rate. So this goes out with the hash rate, and you know the hash rate's going to go up, right? Double bottom here. Could be a pretty good play. Interesting. Here's your BZRX. Look at it in the cup, man, doing its thing and moving its way up out of the cup. Actually touching the bottom of the cup with the 21. I like that. I like that. Look, stochastics are getting low on the daily. Look for this, man. Look for it to get a little lower, but this is going to start to create a daily entry soon. You know, you want to watch things that are close. Basically, you want to watch things when they get down here. These are the, you know, and then you buy them here on the daily and you hold them for two to 4 weeks, and you make a killing as you're calm, you're patient, and you're playing from a position of strength. Every time I want to sell cake, I question it. It went to $3 a coin, man. We just said it's going to be $3 a coin. We said it was going to be $3 a coin, but I didn't know it was going to be $3 a coin, man. Yo, I can't believe this, man. Cake hit $3. This is insane. Yeah, man, Tesla's all over they're talking about Bitcoin all over the news now. They're getting everybody super excited. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, guys, don't believe in this XRP pump stuff, man. People get into this stuff and they're like, yo, it's, you know, I don't know, man. I don't believe in any pump and dump groups unless me and you guys are the group that's pumping and we know what we're doing, which I don't even want to be that. Like, I think we want fundamentals. Cake hit $3. Like, this is insane, guys. Do you know what this means for us? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you know what this means? Put 60, we went in at 63 cents. I went in at 60 cents. Couple buys at 59 cents. 265 divided by 0.60. No, 2.65 divided by 0.60. Yo, a 4.4x on the monies. Unbelievable. We put in about $1,000, so like to make $4,400 off of $1,000 and have it gave me reef, which is still pumping and doing its thing, and it's right now doing its thing, making EGLD. Haven't looked at my cake earnings in a bit. We could check out the pancake swap. If you're new to cake, you don't know what cake is, let's talk about cake. Because you're gonna be like, why is this thing up on the daily? Look at this. Look at this chart. It is far away from that 21-day moving average. I always talk about that. You know, might be time to take some profits on cake. I keep saying that too, though, but every time, like we're here, I said that. Thank God I didn't. We're getting very extended, though, for a blow off top. We kind of already did all the way at $3. Wow. A lot of this stuff happens at 3 a.m., man. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 1 hour. Do we see any type of flagging going on? 15 minute. Okay, 1 minute. All right, so we go to the 1 minute for a bit of a flag. Let's see what we see, because that says how fast this thing is moving. Thing is moving extremely fast. So let's take a look here at what we see. It's forming a bowl. It's forming a cup, number one. Forming a cup, and you guys know, I mean, cup, big or small, on any time frame is consolidation. So let's see if it can stay in this cup and make its way up out of this falling wedge type position that it's in. But this is interesting to say the least. Cake having a lot of eyes on it. Was there news for Cake? Did they do something different? What is going on with Cake? What is Cake? Let me tell you guys what Cake is, because a lot of you people might not understand or know what Cake is. UNI long-term price prediction. We're going to give you that. We're going to give you that. So you connect. First, you go to your MetaMask wallet and you sign in. Okay, you sign in like a good crypto lifer. You change this to the Binance Smart Chain. Okay, where I have 3,888 ETH. It's a typo or something, but yeah. If I did have that much ETH, I would still tell you it was a typo. So who will never know the truth? But so EGLD, not too good. Only owning a half of EGLD. 82% on the stake. Kind of better to just do the Cake pool, man. With the amount of fact that Cake went up. EGLD is worth a lot, though. It's worth like what, it's worth like $70 a coin. So already earned 30 bucks. Is that really true? Let's take a look. I mean, I've had it staked for like a week or a little less than a week. Let's take a look at EGLD, man. One of my favorite investments. $64. Yeah, we almost had half an ELG, so we're making 33 bucks, 32 bucks already in about like 10 days. I mean, that's why cake is the gift that keeps on giving, you know, just keeps continuing to pay you. But the cake pool, I feel like, is a better look at 141%. I may unstake out of the EGLD pool. I mean, we know EGLD is going to do big things, become like $600-700 a coin. The biggest I think I could get to is like $1,000, you know, $1,000 a coin, maybe more, but $1,000 a coin. So like this could end up being 500 bucks at the most, right? But how much cake will we have gotten in this period of time? Definitely would have gotten more APR. Look, 141% gains out of cake there. This is only 80%. So I may move back to the cake pool. It seems to be the best. I'm not into the front stuff. I'm not into, you know, I don't want this BTSC. This is the hash. Oh, they have a hash rate pool though, which is interesting. If you believe the hash rate will go up, which it will, if the difficulty level increases, you know, interesting. But yeah, so I'm staking the EGLD. Almost earned, well, soon we'll earn a whole EGLD though. Slow staking for EGLD. Slow staking. 82% APR. Right, so that means, you know, appreciated, we can only get annual percentage rate, right? APR, annual percentage rate. So if you had like 1,000 in there, you're only gonna get 80 bucks. No, $800 a year. You'd make $800 a year on it though. Isn't that amazing? On your $1,000. Now, if cake goes to 10 bucks. That's 10,000, and then you're gonna make possibly 8 grand, you know. Interesting, right? Not completely, because cake will be less at certain times, but the compounding nature of it should grow your money. Pretty interesting to say the least. But this is cake, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on in the rest of the markets. But shout out to everyone here in the live stream. Let's be more interactive. We got everyone here. Let's get the let's get more comments flowing into the game. I like the comments, guys. Let's get it going. Marlon on that cake, man. Unbelievable, though. Like, I had to spend some time on cake and talk about cake. Unbelievable what happened to cake. Are we lucky? Do we just know what's going on? We happen to be in the right projects at the right time. And there, look, again, on the 1 minute, you can take profits when you're far away from the 21-day moving average. Look how extended we were from the 21-day, from my white average, my white 21-day moving average. Okay. Let's take a look at what's going on. All right, cool. Keeper BNB. SXP USD. Comment. I like that. Writing the word comment. You're a smart ass, huh? One of those little guys. No, I'm just... This wise guy over here. All right, is Doge gonna keep going? People asking me what's up with Doge. Bunch of newbies, you know. I jumped into Doge at 8 cents, and now I'm waiting for it to pop. You know what? Doge is doing well, and I'll tell you why. Look at this. The 1 minute showing signs of a bit of a bull pennant here. So let's see. Kind of looks like Bitcoin, right? How it ran up to 20K, had its issue, came back down, formed the bull, forms a bit of a double bottom. But now Doge, look, Doge formed a bull on the 15 minute. A lot of people just want to know what's up with Doge. I know Chris Conlon wants to know what's up with Doge, right? Let's take a look at Doge. Broke this resistance, broke out, forming a bit of a new pennant here. Looking pretty righteous. Okay, and we could see Doge kind of breaking out of this in the 15-minute. So right now it's in a bullish pattern because it's consolidating pretty flatlined, forming a nice, it's almost forming, isn't it funny? Look at this pattern. And this pattern is a micro of the bigger pattern that is in here. Look, up, trove, up, trove, up to the side. It's funny how this pattern is that pattern. It's insane. So bullishness around for Doge. Looks like Doge is going to form this bull and continue up on consolidative moves here. So 1 hour looks pretty good to go as well. Making a bit of a double bottom, may go sideways for a little longer. 4 hour has some bullish signs, has some little more room to go on the Stokes. It is high, but has some room to go on the Stokes and could make a MACD cross. Daily's a little spent though. So daily, you'll be fighting the daily tight slightly, but that means consolidation in my opinion. Doesn't mean bearishness. So it could be some time to kind of just watch Doge. I'm not really going to be playing Doge. What I do is I keep like a couple $100 in Doge and wait for it to pump hard. And when it pumps hard, I take advantage, you know. And I did that the other day. I even sold early. You know, I sold in like the 2 cent area. I was in at 0.08. So I basically almost tripled the money and decided I would get out. But hey, then I saw it pump and pump and pump. Elon Musk wasn't tweeting about it at the time. You know, DeFi perp, man. This is all of DeFi. You want to watch this. And I don't know if you remember, but we had this, look, a bit of a cup and handle for DeFi perp. This is my target for DeFi perp. And look at it's gone to the moon. So DeFi is starting to have one of those revolutions like we had it in August, July, and June, where like you just get into DeFi and I'm telling you, whatever you're in is going to soar. Absolutely soar. I just want to look at see what happened with Cake last August, right? So you can see October and September, Cake has been super high before. It's been spiked up before. Wow, Cake has been all the way up to $5. It is one coin on the 4 hours, so it looks like it pumped all the way to $5 one day. That's kind of sketchy, right? Maybe someone just filled an order there accidentally. Hopefully those were accidental, strange orders. But if you look at Cake's trajectory, right? I mean, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, possible blow off top for Cake, right? Possible blow off top. Kind of want to urge to take a little profits from Cake. I think it might be a great idea to take a little profits from Cake at this point. You know, I don't know, man. These bull runs are crazy, though. You know, you say that and then... But look how extended we are in all these oscillators. On the daily, it's just like telling you, hey, you know. I think it's good. I think you should sell half of the Cake. Half of your Cake. And just buy it back at a cheaper price. In my opinion, this is too big. This is the biggest candle I've ever seen for Cake in its life. In its life. Right? Yeah, I know it's being staked and people love it. It's interesting. I'm gonna have to have a talk with myself because my mind and my emotions want to keep me in Cake for life. And like, never sell your Cake. But like, let's look at the honest facts here. You know, we're overextended on the 4 hour. We're super high. We're overextended on the daily. This is when you buy on the opposite side, right? So if I would buy on the opposite side, this is where I should at least take some profits. I'm not saying sell it all. Sell half. Sell half the Cake. But it stakes and you just let it stake, right? I get that too. And now we're up so much. Even if it came back down to $1.80, which it looks like it come to $2 pretty fast. Another level it has here is 162. So what do you guys think? Take profits on Cake? Which of you guys would take profits on Cake? Which of you wouldn't? Is it a good idea? Is it a bad idea? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about Cake. Do you guys not know what Cake is? Are you just learning about Cake? Do you want to learn more about Cake? Am I going over Cake too much? Let me know. Let's take a look at my band, baby band. I like to see this. I want band at 13. I really do. It's time band stops playing games. And look, it went all the way to 1176 to get sold back down. Like, they're selling these things off fast. Look at that. Sell off. So it goes back to this previous all-time high yet again. We kept talking about band being in these double bottoms, right? We have a target for band up here at 14. Come on, band. let's clear out my old work here and give a look-see to what we see happening for Band. And it was about time. Band's a big boy, but it just, you know, other coins were stealing the show a lot. Again, look, when you have the 200-day moving average, this yellow line, the price is bouncing off it, using it as a bit of a bottom of a trend line. This is an important thing. This is a beautiful thing. You drag this down, you swing it on over, and that gives you a target for Band at 16.47. I got into Band around $6, $5, so I am 100%ed finally. It took a while. A lot of other coins I'm up way more than that. Taking profit is almost never a bad idea. Bobby D, thank you for coming in there. Only person to answer the question. It'd be nice if we had some more people answering the questions in the comments, but whatever. We'll get there one day. We'll get there one day, right? Shout out to everyone that is here, at least listening and being a part of the live stream. I appreciate it. BNB on a tear. And I always tell people, have a bag of BNB, right? I'm still farming Reef with the BNB. That's not over yet. You can still do that. You don't get that much. It's not the greatest return. But look at this. Double bottom. Make your pennant. BNB was consolidating at these high levels. Look for it to get to some crazy highs here. BNB coin, $62. BNB coin will easily be a $400 or $500 coin, without a doubt. They keep burning large amounts of it. Yeah, that last burn was a little shady. XRP bags for the newbies. Yeah. Taking profit was never 50% profits. Band, SLV, OMG, Wing, and Rose. Let's take a look. Wing making a move. Let's talk about Wing, man. When Wing moves, the last time it moved was like 2 months ago. Silver popping. Congrats to everyone that jumped in with me. Yo, we've been talking about silver for months. I'm a huge proponent of silver. I go over silver on this channel all the time. Even one of my first few videos are about gold and silver. Silver is a big deal for us here. I wear silver daily. I wear a silver bullion coin to remind myself, and when people ask me in the streets, they say, what is that? And I say, oh, this is silver bullion. And then I say, you should own some silver. You know, I own physical silver. $15 an ounce, $13 an ounce. I recently had a birthday party. Well, not recently, but I was 35 years old. And invited my closest friends. Mo was there. And I gave away 2 ounces of silver there. And it wasn't, it wasn't a big deal. What it was at the time, it was $30 worth of silver. It's now $50 worth of silver, the 2 ounces, or more actually, 52. Silver holding 26.73. But I did that to get everyone talking about silver, and whoever won the silver, it was supposed to kind of get their mind into the idea that owning precious metals would be a cool way to preserve some wealth and just a way to diversify a small portion of your portfolio. I'm not saying sit there and you got 100 grand, you're sitting there with 80 grand worth of silver and gold. I get it. We're in a moving fast technology, a land of technology, right? Look at SGMO coming right back down to the 0.5 Fibonacci like I talk about. And look, now it's in the 0.5 and the 618. And this is why I showed you this, guys, and this is why I do what I do. And this is why you take profits at targeted Fibonacci levels. And this is why, even though you think it's probably not going to make any sense, you draw your fibs and you always have buys waiting on the Fibonacci levels. The patient fisherman gets the most fish, right? The guy who sits there and watchful, the patient, watchful fisherman, it is he who gets the most fish in the game, right? And that's why Fibonacci is a big deal. And it takes a while to understand and to trust in it. These are things you have to kind of do with small amounts over and over again until you begin to believe, wow, yeah, I do accumulate in the 0.5 and the 618. These do help me make money, Shout out to Mo, man. I hope you're still holding the silver call, right? Because I feel like we could hold it till like Valentine's Day. Like I believe silver is going to go up a little more. Let's take a look at silver, man. Getting pumped nicely out of the bull flag here that we had. Going up for our target. Our target is 33.63 for silver. And silver's sitting right now pretty at 26.61. When's the last time silver was at 26? It's breaking through its previous resistance on August 31st. So we had a run up just like the altcoins. And then we had a run down. This bodes well for the dollar, showing me that the dollar is probably having a little bit of an issue. Now, band getting sold off a little bit. Let's see if band's movement can continue, or if it's going to have a little more trouble further on. Let's take a look at band one last time before we give it away. At 11:15, 11:05 now, battling this 11. It loves to come to 11 and then disappear. But band, man, rocking out. I do see a target for band all the way here at 1644. Total market cap for the altcoins looks bullish, and Bitcoin. So in the next big Bitcoin run, I think a lot of Bitcoin coins they're not going to run maybe amazingly well, but as long as they run a little bit with Bitcoin, they're going to do great. Yeah, I never saw us falling out of there. But look, and you could take your target to the 21-day moving average. Band consolidated beautifully. Higher lows with lower highs coming into the pattern, breaking out. Double bottom on the 21-day moving average. Band, baby, band. Let's look at a smaller area here, like the 15. And there's the 15. Could come back down and bounce off the 21-day moving average. I like what I'm seeing here. Came back for a retest, possible retest there, and continuing its way up. So band is looking pretty bullish right now on the 15-minute. Did get sold off harshly at 11.78. People probably were like, wow, I'm going to take the top on that. We are far away from the 21-day moving average right now, but that should break up out of the pattern with the movement of the price. Band. Adam likes to follow band. A lot of times after band has a pump, we see Adam have a bit of a pump. Let's look at Adam. Seems similar to band too, as it's in this similar consolidation pattern with a bit of the double bottom here. So don't be surprised if Adam rips up to $10 in the near future. Adam, I don't understand why. They're both protocols. They both, like, this is a hub connecting multiple blockchains. For us to go as far as we want to go, we need Adam, as interoperable as it is. So Adam has to be Adam is basically a cog in a wheel, man. Just like an engine can't run with the V8, with the pistons. Like, Adam is an integral technology that's going to move cryptocurrency forward and help the infrastructure. $12.95 is my target for Adam. So you can see Adam at 12, above 12, and band well above 15 in that $16 region. Basic attention token keeps playing games. We had a nice run up here, almost hit the target. There was our trade. We're going to negate that because that trade is now over. What we take a look at it is, it's in a giant cup and handle though. I'm going to give it that. That's actually looking pretty righteous. Let me show you the cup. And there's cup and handles for all of these cryptocurrencies. Stock market is getting a little spent, in my opinion. And I'm not being rude. I'm just saying there's times for everything, right? You know, stock market had a wonderful run while Bitcoin was in the dumps, right? So it wasn't smart to be in all these coins. You could have forgot about them and got the prices you wanted even after the market ripped in August. But that, to me, inverted head and shoulder, bit bullish pattern forming here. We'll throw that in just to kind of make an addition to the TA here. But there's your left shoulder, bit of a head. Here's your right shoulder. And this is also in a flag, a bull flag here falling down, right? And it's in a cup and handle as well. There's your giant cup. There's a handle. Basic attention token, man. A lot of people put it as maybe one of the biggest winners at the end of this bull run. It just doesn't purvey that idea. It doesn't move. And I'm using the Brave browser right now to present this to you guys. You guys could tip me in basic attention token. It's a working ecosystem. It's a utility to an absolute product that actually works. So 54% gains out of basic attention token. Okay, 54.4% gains, basic attention token, and a bit of a cup and handle as well. All right. Good play to enter cake at 162. Unbelievable play. We got into cake at 62 on the low. SLV taking a hit. I mean, people will take profits. Let's take a look at the dollar. The dollar index. We didn't look at the dollar. Oh, so that just took a little bit of a pump. So See, look, that's what happened. Look, dollar down, and boom, they pumped this from 978, 973. Dollar on back on a bit of a tear. Look, it bottomed down here at about 89.16. Came up into this wedge, fell back down to bounce off 90 even, and now the dollar is making a bit of a trajectory. Let's look at the dollar on the 4-hour. It's not the good for stocks when the dollar moves as well. It's not good for Bitcoin. And you can see the dollar's in a bit of a head and shoulder pattern. I don't even like saying that, right? And that's how you know my TA is spot on. I give you TA I don't even want to give you. Like TA that bothers me. It makes me kind of sick inside. I'm like, ugh. But there's possible inverted head and shoulders, complex inverted head and shoulders on the dollar. We could see the dollar easily break up and perform this pattern because we live in this world. 92. If the dollar comes back to 92, strong dollar? Interesting. What is the news today? What's going on for a catalyst for a strong dollar? Let's take a look if there's any news. Live markets, Wall Street tries for a rebound. Indexes open higher, NASDAQ out front. Live markets, tired legs. Forex, Swiss franc drops 2-month low. Dollar bounces to a 2-week high. Huh. Dollar going up, 2 more trillion of it being printed. But that usually makes the dollar go down, man. You know, dollar softens as Asia stock rallies. 9 hours ago, dollar supported by haven demand after retail frenzy bruises risk sentiment. Interesting. So we're seeing a little struggle. That's going to hurt cryptocurrency. That's going to hurt Bitcoin a little bit. You know, Big Daddy Bitcoin's not going to like the dollar making a move. Band already taking a bit of a hit here too. So now we're seeing a little bit of a retrace in the cryptocurrency market. It's funny. You can see it taking that effect. The overall space, everything ebbs and flows together as their energy pushes and pulls on each other, right? 33,000. I told you Bitcoin, it was looking bearish though, just for the temporary short term on the 1 hour there. So we had a reset on the 1 hour. Said look for us to come back down and test the bottom of the trend line at 31,800. Very possible we even wick back down into 30,080. But don't be scared. We're still holding this beautiful pattern and we're consolidating well. And like we always say, buy the bottom of the bowl. Bitcoin's forming those bowls. Just got to come touch the bowl. That's what it wants to do. So it's going to come here and touch that bowl one more time and make its way up out. That's my opinion. And that's why I believe this was our bottom. Because the bottom usually happens at the bottom of the lows. Like, I believe these two were our bottom buys here. Double bottomed at that area. 29, 28K. This to me was where I loaded up my last bags. And I could be wrong, but you know what? I made a decision and I'm sticking with that decision. And I'm publicly making it clear. The dollar is in big trouble. I forget, for sure. One of my latest calls also was Zilliqua. I'm up into Zilliqua. Let's take a look at Zilliqua. Check out Zeg stock market. Huge cup and handle playing out. Zeg in the stock market. Let's take a look at Zeg. Z-E-G-G. Zeg. Dang, man. Did not come up. Z-E-G. AstraZeneca. I don't even want to talk about these horrible pharmaceutical companies. Okay. SXP, Zilliqua, Band, SLV, OMG, Wing, and Rose. Rose is struggling. Let's take a look at Rose, though. Forming that giant cup and handle, right? But just having a bit of an issue there, hanging out. Rose. Let's take a look at Rose. Don't forget about Nimic. I bring up Nimic a lot on the channel. I just want to bring it up yet again. Half a penny. Took a nice dump, though, huh? Half a penny. Just doing its thing. Wait for this kind of rounded bowl to find its way out, though. Rounded top's very bearish, so interesting. But I like the project, and I think it's worth hanging on to. We talked about this. Remember you said I'm in this. I've been underwater for a year. I said keep holding, about to break out to the upside. Wow, this thing did break to the upside. Nicola. We talked about this thing around 14, right? Even in this bottom U area. And this thing boomed all the way to 22. Everything in the market went up, though. OMG. Someone just brought up OMG. OMG was a late bloomer to the pump, but it still had a bit of a pump here. Consolidated Double bottom, boom back up on the right side. Seemed like it's getting bought back up on a wick too right now. The 1 hour is a little spent. Kind of had its run up overnight. Nice big candle in the 4 hour. A little more room to move possibly, but everything's getting sold down a little bit. This will get all the way to 442. You can see a bit of an inverted head and shoulder action. Double bottom actually. Beautiful double bottom on OMG. Take a look at that daily. You can see very similar to the dot. Whenever you see this, I think we're in for a lot bigger gains, because whenever we looked at this, we saw this pattern a lot with sand. We saw it with dot. We've seen it many times, and this is usually just the beginning. This is usually just the beginning of a very large move for OMG. So look for OMG. Up, up. It breaks this level here at $5.27. It gaps up easily to 733, and then it gaps up again at 987. We talked about this on 1 inch, how 1 inch came in with a dive bomb from the left side. A lot of bearish momentum quickly because people got it for free and it got sold off. Now you can see things are kind of leveling out for this coin, and wow, bit of a double bottom. Look, double bottom here, a double bottom right there. Two bullish signs. It's also touching the 200-day moving average, which is the bottom of the pattern. We talk about that a lot lately. And what I mean, I'm going to pull my line away because you can't see, but this yellow line here is the 200-day. Price bounced, price bounced. Price is starting to use that as our new level of support. That tells me that it's ready to take on the 50 and other moving averages. It's like, okay, I've averaged myself where the 200 is. I found my levels. Now I can go and have the 21 take me away. And it is starting to break out of resistance here. OMG. Just beginning really on the daily to have its fun. Look, more room to move and just getting started. So go to the 1 hour, look for a flag, pennant, something of that nature on the 15-minute. Here we're flagging right now. Draw these patterns out. A bit of an ascending triangle right now. And you know, see if you can find your way in a breakout or buy at the bottom of the pattern in a dollar cost average pattern. Like, you know, like right now I'd take a nibble at 423. And then I just kind of position my buys in maybe 1 to 5s. You know what I mean is, like, if I had $500, I'd make 5 $100 buys or 3 $150 buys, whatever it may be, and then one last $50 buy at the end with the cherry on top to make it perfect. And that's just kind of what I would be doing here. OMG. Looks like I have a target temporarily at 529. We go to the daily, an even bigger target up here at 534. And I'm telling you, if we break that level, we can easily gap up to 736, and we can easily gap up to 987. A lot of these coins want to go to higher places, bigger spots, and they have, you know, this has a big place in the game. OMC Go has been around for a long time. This was a big coin in 2017, went all the way to $21 a coin. So 5x easy to its regular all-time high, and who knows where it could go from there. Very interesting. Quick question, if Ledger have the token I want to hold, why would I send it? Why would I send it? Is the price still 0? This isn't a problem, is it? New question, I'm sorry. If Ledger has the token I want to hold, why would I send it? It is price still 0. I'm sorry, man, you're going to have to say that a little differently. Let's take a look at Reef USDT. I want to look at Reef too because I'm owning some bags of Reef that we got. It's loving 2 cents recently. Daily's not going to be the best look for Reef because it hasn't been around that long, but the daily is bullish for it. The daily is bullish at the moment. Bullish right now on the stochastics. They want to move up. So right now, to me, Reef is consolidating and looking very good. Let's take a look at where we see Reef going. Let's get my old price prediction out of here. Rounded top, I don't like to see that, but I feel like we kind of made one of these. Bit of a pennant here as it came up. Now it's breaking out, doing a similar thing to Bitcoin with the breakout on the top, hanging out, just following that USDT pair movement with a lot of the other coins. But yeah, Reef could go all the way up to 3.7, almost to 4 cents. And you know, then it's in price discovery with not a lot holding it back. A lot of people are just getting Reef for free and they want to see what happens with this. So I think people are just piling on. Not a lot of sell pressure. Like when you get something for free, you're not pressured to sell it. Like I got a lot of like 10,000 coins for free. How much is that? I think it's $200. It's not a lot, right? But Dude, crazy things happen in this game. Sometimes 0.020297 all the way $200. That's how much I made. That's how much I made in about, like, I don't know, I got on late, like 20 days. Just doing the cake, man. And then cake went up in value as well. So it's like, the cake pool would have made the most money, though. I have to give it to it. The cake pool, man. Cake pool would have made the most money. It really would have. But this is what I see happening for Reef. Look, up, down, up. I think it's coming up. The chart conveys that it will make its way up to the top of the pattern. It'll break out of this bull flag. You know? So there you go. That's what I see. 49% gains for Reef to about 3 cents. Boom. Boom. Shaka laka laka. Parsec. Damn. Got sold off pretty hard. Consolidating now in this area, though. Bouncing off the 200-day moving average, which is finally a good sign. Possible head and shoulder there. You can see this, like, right? Not perfect, though. Consolidating nicely in a new layer. Bouncing off the 200-day moving average usually is a great sign for a bottom. Place where, see right here, we bottomed similar area. You know, in an uptrend, that's usually the last stop after a nice pump. You know, this thing went all the way to 179. Boom. But look, next target, 258 for Parsec. Continuing to make a move. As people understand what Parsec is and what Parsec does, has to deal with Asia now, too. So, I'm accumulating FRM, putting small profits from BNB pumps. Yeah, let's take a look at BNB doing a nice pump today, man. Oh, we did look at BNB. But BNB doing great, man. I'm telling you, man, Engine Coin's probably going to get ready for another pump. All eyes on Engine Coin. Generation X, I think they call it, likes Engine Coin. And you can see it's now forming that candle, breaking out of this falling wedge. So, see that? It was basically bouncing very close to the 0.5 Fibonacci level. And now it's doing its thing. So, look for it to continue up. 3.5, even more. Gains on gains. Just getting across here on the 4 hour. So Engine Coin, we were talking about how it might be a nice time to take nibbles on Engine Coin. So there you go, man. Engine Coin, 35 cents. Only a matter of time till it gets all the way back up to this high it was at 49.50 and continues its tear, man, in the game. Let's take a look at the daily. Do we get that any type of divergence? Slight bullish divergence, because swing up to swing up is a very steep lane, and this is flat. So to me, that is hidden bullish. Technically, it's hidden bullish divergence, you know? And I'll show you what I mean. Because if you were to take the swing of the price here at this low and swing it up, right? That's a very sharp angle. Boom, like so. But if you take the same swing here on the RSI, we can even do it on the bigger, yeah, on this bigger zoomed in look here. Yes, it does swing up, it doesn't swing down, but that angle and that angle would hit each other if they went to infinity, and that usually gives me divergence, you know? So the Ferrum network, we do like Ferrum. It's caught my eye a few times. Definitely worth talking about, worth looking at. GameStop, man, look at this thing. Anyone still in GameStop or thinking it's funny to play GameStop, it's just someone who gets sucked in by the hype, man. We didn't touch any of that stuff in my trading group. And you could tell because we had our own ideas. Like, I'm in Graph right now. Like, I knew Graph was going to be hot. I drew the cup and handle. This was a chart I gave. I said, guys, cup and handle for Graph. My target is $1.09. You know, let's get it going. And look where Graph is going. The coins that I'm picking, what I'm focused on my TA, man, my cup and handles. I'm drawing cup and handles and I'm entering them at breakouts. And it's been proving to be such a great move. And I'm in my own zone. I'm not looking at the news. I'm not chasing pumps. I'm not in other people's groups kind of looking at, I'm just doing my own thing. I might use some other groups that I'm in just for confluence or to run something by myself or to double check. But I'm really in the zone with my whole my 500 coin list, just doing my thing. finding gems and giving them to my group as needed. I really like GRT. I like it. I like it a lot. Look at it on the 1 hour, about to have a move. 4 hours about to kind of go down a little bit, but the 1 hour wants to move up a little more. So watch this to kind of pump a little bit before it resettles. 80 is a nice sell though. I like graph at 80 right now. Let's take a look at the daily. It's new. The daily may not have a lot of info. Still has some room to move technically. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour, the Stokes want to reset pretty hard, right? I do have a target up here all the way though at 108, but we hit it. We hit the beginning of our first target. Look for us. What we've been doing is these double cups, right? Like we could even, like we've been seeing these, the cups with the double handle. We've been seeing this a lot, and yeah. Scott, okay. No, I have a friend that I need to unblock. Publicly unblock. I love you, man. I shouldn't even say that. I mean, actually, you didn't hear that, guys. Nobody heard that. Thoughts on TRX? Seems like starting to ride a parabola. I bet it is. Let's take a look at. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that. Moderators, you gotta get someone out of jail, man. There's so many Scott O'Learys, though, I can't tell which one it is. Do you have something called June from 12 years ago? Dreaming about summer days? Removing my own kidney stent. No, ooh, that's gross. Drone? That could be you. You had a drone. Okay. You go to the settings or something, right? I don't know. We'll figure this out. I'll have to figure it out. Sorry, man. I don't even know. We'll figure it out, though. What a bad reaction to that whole thing, though, right? Anyway, okay. But double bottom, double cup. I call it double handle. It's a cup with a double handle for GRT, right? GRT looking hot right now, but it probably is going to do this and come back down to about 65 before it pumps again, which is fine. But I just think it could, right? And I think it's a good time to take some profits on GRT. Something. You got to take profits somewhere, somehow, every once in a while, in my opinion. So that's what I think is a good idea right now, is to take profits on GRT. The graph. Super high in the 4 hour, about to make a move. Yeah, other time frames as well. You know, this 81, it just went as high as 88, came back down. It's a great, I'm thinking it's a good project to hold. You don't want to like not hold it throughout the bull run. What I'm saying is it just, you know, you 100% in it. So half on a double, half on a double, half on a flippy, lippy, 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 double. I just took some profits on it right now, I'll be honest. I took profits on it at 81.5 because I'm in down here, 20s and 30s, doubled my money. So, dude, how did you sell AMC before that? That's insane. Good for you. You guys put out, you guys, not even the sell, you guys had AMC on the radar before we even, like, you were like, well, my buddy Roger and me, we're just doing our thing. And I was like, word, let me take a look at that. The Mo Money list. Mo Money list here. AMC, dude. Even now, if we had just stayed in and fallen asleep, because you guys gave it to me on the radar at like $1. We watched it pump to $2. I was like, oh, that's a nice 50% gains. I would take some profits, guys. That's what I said. I'm sitting there talking about taking profits at 100% gains. And then this thing would just go on a tear. All the way to 990 and 20. Still in the reds. But it's still, you would still be up 14x on your money though. Like, disgusting. Beautiful. Beautiful. GRT will have a big FOMO in the near future. Yeah, but big credit to Mo, man. Mo bringing a lot of calls to the channel. He talked about Fastly. Showed a lot of these things when they were in their bull pennants before they break out. Fastly still has a target up here of 173. Okay, so we go to that weekly for Fastly. Still looks pretty healthy. The daily wants to reset. Gains on AMC, man. Unbelievable. Yeah, dude, we missed you. It wasn't, I understand if you weren't feeling well, it would have been tough because we were in an outside table, man. And it was, you know, it was a little chilly to say the least. We still had a blast, you know, but look at algorithm on the 3-day. Cupping. Don't give this one up, Algo, like you've done here and here. Algo, let's get to that all-time high and make your way up out of the bull. But Algo's looking very good. But you can see the daily's starting to get a little spent for Algo. It's in this rising wedge. Could it fall back down? It could, and get all the way back here to 45. Algo, man, interesting. But if it breaks out, it's going to start going parabolic, and it's going to break its all-time high, really, or its previous, you know. I call it the all-time high because these big highs came back a year ago. But once it breaks that, we're going to gap up pretty fast to about 87 and then $1.11. So it's kind of easy plays. Things are making their way up out of the side bulls, and now they're just going to start getting very, 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 very bullish. Acro is an extremely bullish coin. Daily starting to kind of reset, so watch for Acro. Wait for it to reset a little more on the daily, but give it a look. It'll move fast, and it has a big following and seems to have a big project behind it. So Acro is on the radar now. Just put it on your radar. Like, I first find out about a coin, we'll go deep dive into this stuff later. Maybe a month from now, we may be trading it. We may have traded a bunch of different times. See what I was saying? Take some profit in Cake. Already back down to 253 from that 263 area. That was a huge pump for Cake. In my opinion, yeah, it went all the way up. 289, in my opinion. Already got bought back a little bit off 247 though. I mean, I don't want to give up my Cake, and I know most people are holding Cake pretty long term, so it is a long-term hold. But to see Cake go up this high is pretty big. Getting into something at 60 cents and looking at a 250, only, like, I got in at the beginning of January, so 1 month holding Cake. And not only did it give me other coins, and did I, you know, but it also made me money holding other coins as well. It's pretty interesting. Cake is the gift that keeps on giving. Now, let's take a look at XRP. A lot of people said, you know what was weird? They formed an XRP pump group, okay? And people were like, oh, XRP is going to pump. My group ended up getting 100 people in it last night. Can you believe that? Last night, my trading group had 232 members at, like, I don't know, when I left New York to drive home. By the time I got home and went to bed, I woke up in the middle of the night because I drank a milkshake and I ate a chocolate pudding cake. And I had a root beer. Don't do that. But I saw that the group got hundreds. Look, we went from 230 people all the way to 346 members. Like, literally, a new person was joining the group every 5 seconds. It seemed to have come from the XRP pump. I don't know if it's a bot. I'm still trying to figure it out completely. So, ooh, that's crazy. We're gonna take that thing apart piece by piece. I don't know why. Who posted that anyway? Hadouken. XRP, is that what he's talking about? Anyway, the Hammer King. Anyway, now the group's going to need a little more policing. Got to find out what's going on, how many members are real members. We're going to have to kind of sift through all this. But 346 members now in the trading group, pretty insane. That GIF was XRP, pretty interesting. Hadouken, you do that again, you'll probably be removed from the group though. So you do that ever again, you'll be removed. I'm joking. But you're still getting removed. But we're still going to have to take you out of the group. No, I'm just messing around. I love those funny comedies where the guy's always like, we love you, but you're going to have to go now. And like, but why? Zilliqua struggling a little bit. Started to begin its pump, holding above 7 cents, but I believe it's still only a matter of time till Zilliqua does its thing. Holding that neckline, but it's breaking above it. It's breaking above it. And it's gone. Only a matter of time till Zilliqua continues its pumpage. Pump City for Zilliqua. I'm joking, but you're still being removed. 240. Yeah. I'm just joking around, but no, you know what? We're still gonna have to kick you out of the group. Waves, man. I've been watching Waves. It's been underperforming in my opinion. We'll see what happens with it, but it's been underperforming. But it still is in a bit of a pennant, a little bit of a head and shoulder pattern as well. Looking similar to Zilliqua, right? Forming these funny, interesting patterns. But there's Waves. And I'm very bullish on Waves, and I'm still holding it since about 650. And it's been a boring hold, I'll be honest. Been a week of just nothing. Sand, Ocean, and Waves. Sand gave me the money. Ocean kind of pandered, and Waves pandered as well. I'm still believing them long term as big projects, but I thought we were going to get a little more in the last few weeks out of them than we did. Oh no, I wasn't saying it was insensitive. It just wasted my time because like I had to watch a GIF, you know, and I don't want to have to watch it. No, I'm just messing with you, man. Wow, look at that though. We don't want to see this stuff for XRP. Like you could tell. Let's take a look right now. This is sad. This is when a pump group leaves his imprint on somebody, right? Or like the actual TA, and like for its lifespan, at least Ripple was moving. You know, people pumped it. Ripple good coin. People take profits. Ripple consolidating. SEC. Oh no, people get worried. A lot of exchanges running. Dump. And then this. People are realizing that they can use. I think it's Russian bots, man. But you know what? You have to remember, it's people thinking they can use other people's down. So like they get the group of people who got into GameStop and stuff, and they're like, now we're gonna take on the financial institutions with XRP. Let's do it. The XRP pump is real. And you know how many people they hurt? Because what they did was, this is what they did. I'll tell you exactly what they did. They told everybody there was going to be a pump today, right? Because they wanted people to buy XRP. So they psychologically mined after everybody like, oh, there's going to be a huge pump on XRP on February 1st. The whole world's going to pump XRP. Honestly, it's better off being in your own zone because we're all susceptible to this. So if you just don't hear it, like I wasn't privy to it till it was way too late, and I really didn't even want to know. Wouldn't be surprised if Ripple Labs just gives the SEC the escrow to dump on you. It's like a $50 billion settlement. Yeah, right? Like, okay, here's some Bitcoin, Ripple. Now you can sell it on them and then take it. Yeah, you're right. Hey, I'm bullish on XRP long term, but right now, I mean, the fact that it could have gotten taken control by a pump group the way it did, and everyone was like, yo, people were begging to post a pump group in my group, and I had to be like, guys, like, do not post that link in my group. And this is why. How many people in my group would have jumped in here on the 30-minute? Maybe around here, maybe around here. 71, 75, all the way pumped up to 75, man. You know, and then they dumped it all the way back down here to 39. So it just, you know, and now, yeah, now it's holding 200-day moving average, and there's some TA getting involved now, and we're seeing some people pick up the pieces, right? But the thing is, it's sad to see our beloved coin system being taken advantage of by pump groups like this. Looking to do something with that reef. Guess I'll hold it. Hold reef. Hold the reef. Yeah, I hold ICX. I love ICX. D Harrison. Shout out to D Harrison asking about ICX. I like ICX. It's beautiful. Yeah, dude, another person just joined the group. The group is just getting... Someone's joining the group every 5 seconds. Pretty crazy. Anyway, please look at Zill. Thanks, Lifer. We did look at Zilliqua already, but we'll look at it again for you, Steve. We'll look at it again. I'll work double time for you, Steve. You're going to make me work double time. We just looked at Zilliqua a second ago, though, so I can jump on back. Zilliqua, looking here on the 4 hour, okay? We take a look at the MACD and the Stokes, and they both have room to move, and we're just starting to break up out. So I'm thinking Zilliqua wants to kind of begin to rev its big head up out of this pattern and begin to make its move. Kind of broke out and retesting the bottom of the pattern, but you can see the 200-day moving average is cutting through, starting to look good as well. My target for Zilliqua is 12 cents, and I'm sticking to it, and I'm bullish. I also own a position in Zilliqua that I got into at about 6.8. So yes, I like where Zilliqua's at, and I have my money where my mouth is. So Zilliqua for Stevie in Bangkok, shout out to you. Thank you for coming into the live stream, being a part of the crypto lifer space, being a lifer. Thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate you being a part of the live stream and jumping on in. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Please also hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Be a part of the lifer group. Be a lifer, man. It means the world to me. 26 people watching, 26 likes, not one dislike today. I shouldn't even say that. Now I jinxed it. XLM. A lot of people are looking at XLM, thinking it might kind of follow this trajectory a little bit of XRP, but it's not getting pumped like XRP. So let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Did I say look at it? Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. I don't even know what happened there. Or maybe I heard it and it wasn't what it was. I don't even know. When you talk a lot as a talk show host or a host of any show where you use your talk a lot, I don't want to take on a Crandall, Texas phone call. Now, it looks like we could get all the way up to 43 from 32, baby. Ascending triangle forming here. We could be breaking up to the upside. 4 hours suggest it is necessary. We still have room to go on the Stokes here, and we're getting a MACD cross. So bullish. Bullish. Bro, I got an Zilla exactly 0.68 because me and you do the same things, man. We're weirdos. We're attached like quantum space or something. Maybe we were the same person and they like split us in half or something. Well, yeah, well, that's another. It's not that weird though because you were doing what we do, right? So there you go. I just got goosebumps though. Did you get goosebumps too? Because don't tell me you just got goosebumps. Because if you got goosebumps, I'm gonna be pissed off because that means we're like freakily connected. My nipples are hard. It doesn't mean I want you. I mean, this is getting weird now. Dude, I got goosebumps all over my body. This is mad strange. It's like you're freaking... Maybe we were like the same thing and they like split us in half. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's kind of weird. I just came here a little earlier. Check it out first, you know? Too much of... Yeah, this is... Yeah. No, because no one knows the story. XRP Muser and me knew each other for years. We met when we were like 13, 12 years old. I'm 37 now, so we knew each other for a long time. And I went out to LA one year when cell phones weren't that big. Like people weren't all over each other socially. Like you said, that's a big yell. That's a big yell. And I have a mic, and that hurt my ears. We're finishing off. I'll be up in a little while.
Wait.
And I'll make you pancakes.
I'm done with school. I know.
I know.
And then
You are a bully. You're a bully.
Stop
You're a big bully.
I'm trying to talk laughing, okay? It's your
Oh, you know you're on. You know you're on camera with a big group. You're trying to. You got your little moves now.
No, you know what? You know what?
Show them your weights. Show them your weights. Show them how you work out. Show them how you work out. Quick. Come here. Come here. Come here. Show them your mini weights. Yeah, look, she gets big biceps, right? She's a diesel one. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go. You're being funny. Go. I'll be up.
No.
Hey. Oh, you gonna shine me out now? You're gonna shine me right out of the picture? You can't shine me out with a flashlight. Who taught you that? Who taught you that? Who taught you that? You shine it. No, that's not funny. Come on.
I'm shining.
Come on. Come on.
I'm shining.
All right. Come on. No. You're messing with people's eyes now. You're messing with... Be a good girl now. Come on. Don't make me become a real dad on show. Hey. All right. Come on, Summer. Seriously. Thank you. Go on. All right. And that is my wonderful daughter, man. She makes my day. Theta. People say Theta moving. Theta did seem to move a little bit. 241. Almost at that all-time high to get rejected again. But you know what? They're all doing these beautiful consolidative moves at way higher areas. You know, we could put a bow on Theta. I don't know where we were. I got distracted there by my lovely daughter. I love her, though. She can distract me anytime she wants. But look at Theta doing its thing. Touching. This is a really good time. Whenever you can get close to the touch of the bowl. Beautiful places to accumulate, right? For the next big move to the upside. So I like Theta, and we know once Theta breaks to the upside, it's going to be back in price discovery and doing its thing. If you go to theta.tv, you can go there right now. That's what I keep telling family and friends. Like, not all these coins are make-believe anymore. There's real products with real websites, real things. I can actually stream here. I'm thinking my next live stream, I'll somehow connect it or maybe do a dual stream. Do something I can to Theta. Yeah. See if I can piggyback a live stream onto Theta. So that's kind of the idea as well. This is why I love your stream, man. Authentic person and family man. Shows you down to earth. I sent a few UNI tokens to Ledger, but it seems 0. This isn't a problem, is it? I mean, yeah. You should be able to know if you have the UNI tokens there. I wouldn't be happy if I couldn't see them. Add a custom token. Make sure you see them. It's ERC20. No, isn't it? Is UNI an ERC20 token? If it is, then you're gonna no, I have the tokens. Oh yeah, it just probably doesn't compute in the price perfectly. Who cares? It doesn't know the price that well. As long as it has the tokens, who cares? Yeah, not all, especially Uniswap coins and coins that are more decentralized, it's harder for wallets to like track the price. Look at this giant double bottom for XTZ. I want you guys to see this because this is telling you something. Long consolidation, one of the first coins to get 6% a year back, right? So people really were kind of sitting in it. A lot of people got into the ICO as well. A lot of people have been holding Tezos for years. This is one of the biggest projects. It came out in like 2016, early 2017. One of the first things someone ever told me to invest in the entire game. It's one of the first coins I ever heard about. Tezos. XTZ. But it looks like Tezos really wants to get up to $6 and turn into something interesting and new. Double bottom here, and it's consolidating. So just kind of put Tezos on your radar. XTZ. Could be some other bigger movers in the game, but I like this as a long-term hold. And I think it's a nice, one of the safer holds. Doesn't pump and dump like a lot of other things. Slowly will move up. I believe it's just a nice, something to have. Something to have for a bull run. Something to keep in the pocket. 7173, here we go. Ziliqua starting to make its move, man. Up out of the pattern. We will see. We will see. I talk about VeChain a lot. VeChain's been lackluster recently. Bit of a double top here. We can't argue with that. Bearish divergence too as well. Swing up to swing up. There's your bearish divvy. Popping out of VeChain would have been nice. Up at about 3.5 cents. Been a long time coming for VeChain. But it's still making its way up. And I believe it will respect support and resistance here, which it has been. And I think it's a beautiful project that's only going to get better. Forming a bit of a cup and a handle here too. Let's take a look at this. Kind of put it in this cup. I see the handles sometimes looking like this a lot with like a double top in the handle. I do see this. It's a recurring pattern that I do see. We'll see what happens here. But this could be making that cup and handle here, wedging out and deciding to break to the upside. So V-chain, if that is the case, let's give you somewhat of a target now. It'll change as this pattern becomes more apparent to us. But I like V-chain. Yeah, we could see V-chain at 5 cents, baby. That's where we want to see V-chain. Qtum, Algo, please. Let's take a look. Who is? What? Who? Who? I'm on the live stream though. Thank you, honey. Waz need to start stepping it up too. Waz, baby, Waz. Jim Cramer stinks. XRP, baby, XRP. Is it XRP pumping again? 41? Nah, it's just kind of doing its thing, man. Just doing its thing. You know why someone just texted me, why are they pumping XRP? Is because they knew they could rally the hurt. They're taking advantage, man, of the lower people who feel like the establishment's hurting us. So he's like, we're gonna take back the establishment and we're gonna use XRP, and you know, and they figured there was less exchanges. So whoever they got to buy, they had a more centralized, you know, I don't know, man, but we went over alpha earlier. I'll go over it again, but we did go over alpha at the beginning of somewhere in the middle of the show. Yes, we did. Let's take a look at DOT, man. It's doing an SNR flip in my opinion. Holding really strong levels here. To me, it's forming a bull flag. Definitely flagging here, doing its thing. Actually would be a really perfect time to enter DOT, in my opinion. We're getting low on the daily, on the Stokes. Gonna have probably a change up in the histogram soon. We're at the bottom of the pattern with the 21-day moving average touching the price. This is what I dream of, and this is what I talk about. We're kind of right here. So if you like DOT, if you think DOT's hot to trot, which I do, and if you want the length of the pole, which I believe we'll get because it's a beautiful project, Parajanes will be forced to buy up to 32. 100% gain still coming out of DOT, man. So as long as you got your DOT around $5-6, you're in a good spot. You're in a good spot. We bought a lot of DOT between $4 and $5 in this zone here. Let's look back in these days. Remember when we were watching DOT just kind of doing its thing. And let me teach you guys, you're beginners if you're new, and you see me talk about a bull, and let me show you what can happen to a bull in a bull. I mean, here's your bull. So when I talk about a bull, there's a reason. And you could almost even have swung it like this. And we could have cup and handled it. See this? So we look for these same patterns over and over again. The cup with the handle. And I'm telling you, they become the biggest money makers in the game. Cup and handles, man. They explode. So we saw this with DOT. Explosion. Right? We saw this with sand. An explosion. I'm trying to teach as we go through these motions here, and now you can see we're way up here. We're way away from where we used to be. DOT. And you can see we're now consolidating in a new area. You know, let's go to the 30-minute. Can we put a bull on it? And that's what's interesting to me, right? So we go to the 30-minute, and you can see if I take our bull, and to me, like, we're starting to consolidate yet again in this area. It's only a matter of time. And we're forming this flag. Beautiful consolidation. You always want to buy as close as you can to the bottom of the pattern. I'm seeing some bullish signs, and the daily wants to reset. So yeah, you heard it here first, but I really like 1590. Anywhere in the zone, I'm going to give you a buy zone, or I'm going to show you my personal buy zone. Again, none of this is financial advice. Don't do anything you see me do on the channel. But that's my personal buy zone. Anything between 1482 if I was ever to get that lucky. And now I want to go lower than that though. And literally 16. Like 16 is my cutoff point. So right now we're in a money place, in my we could do a Bart Simpson and come back down to the side of the pattern. I'm not saying we can't, but that's why it's high risk, high reward, and that's how I trade. You can do what you want. You take a look at XLM. We did look at XLM. It upsets me, man, when people that are, you know, moderators are asking about coins that we've gone over already. It upsets me. Definitely might have to remove you, man. Like, 2 more of these on a live, we're probably gonna have to have a long talk. We're gonna have to have a long talk. You can even see my work from earlier. I gave you your target and everything. This is getting uncomfortable for me. Most effective time frame you trade on short term. 15-minute, really. And the reason why is each candle. Nah, it's okay. Here's XLM. I'm just being a douchebag, man. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that word. Here we look at XLM. We threw a target up here at 41. Looks like it's consolidating inside of this pennant. And look, bit of a double bottom. It's kind of my run around for you. My quick run around. Also, look, the 4 hour looks like it's having a lack of bearish momentum. It's looking pretty good. Bit of an ascending triangle to say, right? So I like XLM and I like where it's at. It's not really being influenced by the pumps of XRP. They purposely centered on XRP, you know. Qtum algo, dang it. You speak like that to me again, I'll feed you to the lions. To the lion chamber with you. That's so stupid. I'm making a joke of people who like get a little bit of power and they just get insane with it, you know, like they just get absolutely insane. Like they think they're like the gift to God, the best gift since like sliced bread. And it's like, dude, calm down, man. Like you got 20 people on a YouTube channel, dude. Like you're not that sweet, you know. It's like, let's take a look at Qtum though. Let's take a look at Qtum. Yeah, we did look at algo, right? Jesse, now he gets a strike. I'm gonna start there. People tattle it. Tell me who's not paying attention now, so I can feed them to the lions. All right, Qtum is in this beautiful kind of double bottom. If we go to the left and right, forming in the bottom of the cup, I think it's forming that handle. So like, there's your cup. There's a bit of a handle there, right? So yeah, man, I like what we're doing. And we're forming this range. And look for it to get tight in that range. And look for it to break to the upside. Right? You got some funny moderators here, Lifer. Well, are you saying you're funny? Because there's only 2 of you and you're one of them. Which makes it funny. Oh, wait. LOLZ. Zill, please. Look at this. He did Zill. You guys are the worst. You guys are the worst. We did Zill twice. Ask Steven Bangkok. We already went over this. Now I know who doesn't watch my live stream. They just kind of mill around, man. You guys are the worst. You guys are the worst. Oh, jeez Louise. I'm supposed to have a bunch of new people on today because of the XRP pump. They can see what kind of shenanigans go on here every day. Sand doing a bit of a double bottom as it broke out of this falling wedge. Look for Sand. I think it's making a stand here at about 8 cents. Might be that time. Might be that time to get sandy again. Trigger Lifer on Mondays. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, first I didn't know you were kidding. I was like, oh Jesus, this is insane. Like, oh my God. UNI 1959. UNI, you went to $20.38. You did. You sneaky UNI, you. And look how quick it reset and wants more. Now it's forming a cup and about to explode off the 21-day moving average. Wow. Shout out to everyone who has UNI, man. I got a bag of UNI and I'm always like, should I sell that thing? Like, and I guess not, because every time I did, you All right. Someone's following my stream and they just threw a text message and said Jim Cramer stinks. Scotto. Thanks, Scotto. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Reading your comment out here. We'll get you back into the mix though. Can you guys do that? Can you guys can sorry, I'm just messing around. SXP for 210, Uni to 100. But for real, Link. Let's take a look at Link. Let's take a look at Link. Huh. Link, my baby. 2222. I just saw it for a second. It was the triple, quadruple twos. It's doing what I saw 1 inch do, okay? And that's what, like, and what I think it's like the double handle. You see these? These are bullish. I'm gonna start calling this something because, like, no one's talked about it, but it has a handle here, and then it has like another handle here. And another thing is a lot of these handles have a bit of a shoulder, head, and a shoulder in them. I'm very bullish on Link at the moment as it continues its trajectory to the upside. I think we can take a longer term target from here all the way to the 21-day moving average like so and swing that to here. That puts us at about 34, right, for Link. So interesting times, interesting things for Link. Boom, right like that. Okay, so Link at 2220, right? LSK, Lisk. People talk about Lisk. Lisk used to be with Omasi Go. This is a sleeper coin too that may actually make you some change. No one's talking about it recently. Lisk, LSK, double bottom here forming. It's starting to form that rounded bottom. So we could just find coins that are in the same position as other coins we saw pop and wait for them to pop as well. This is an old coin from 2017. That's why it's good to have an old dinosaur like me showing you what's going on, because but of course I know things about other things, okay, that you might not know about these things. So you need me to tell you these things about the things, okay? Possible cup and handle here forming, you know. We'll see what happens, but just put Lisk on your radar. There's a chance Lisk could fly in the near future. Again, none of this is financial advice. Don't do anything that I do here on this channel at all. How dare you? You will lose every penny. No, these beats are very calming. They are. They're great. Makes my voice become nice and soothing, like Barry White. Listen, ladies. Calm yourselves down if the vibrations of my voice box do the unimaginables. It's just the way God made me, ladies. There's no ladies here, are there? It's all weird crypto nerds. Damn it. Quick setup 360. Could you do a TA on FDM? Had a nice run up. Could use your take on it. Nah, not today. Not gonna do it. Yeah, of course I can. We talked about Ferrum earlier and then I skipped on it. But KSM, man, going to 156. And it's just only a matter of time. People pile into this. They want in on it. It's a big coin. Doing a bit of a cup and handle too. Sometimes I see this, even though it's not the left cup. It's got the abilities of a side cup. Right? It's the side cup action. So like if it were to be a cup, it would have been something like that. It would have been a cup. We could see it like that, but it's just a half a cup, like a half a cup of coffee. But I see this play out a lot, just like a cup and handle. So look for KSM, man. 96, really nice place, bottom of the trend line. Stochastics are low on the 4 hour. Everything we teach, getting close to the 200-day moving average. KSM at 96. I'm just saying. This coin is a beautiful coin that likes to do beautiful things. It's going to follow AAVE going into the hundreds and $200s and $300 a coin, you know. Don't be bashful because it's 96 bucks. Don't be scared of the high price tag. This coin will get you through. Qtum. Just refuse to do Qtum for Jesse B. Just like refuse. Like I'll do Qtam or Q2 or QT, but I just won't do Qtum. You know, just can't seem to do it. Wise having issues, man. We went a nice pump for Wise and then nice dump for Wise. But we're staking Wise for the long haul. But yeah, took a bit of a dump. I gotta give it to it. Was pegged to ETH pretty well. Was beaten on ETH, but now still beat ETH from the beginning though. So you still got more ETH than if you didn't. Got into Wise. Qtum. 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 There it is. We did. I just did Qtum. We must know. Did I not? All right. We'll have it in a cup and handle. I think I did Qtum earlier, man. You're starting to mess with me today, bro. I did Qtum, man. I did, yo. Look. See, here's the work. I see the work. It's right here. Cup and handle. And I showed it was in this double bottom. You guys are playing with the brains, man. Yeah, I did do Qtum. I give you a target here of 493 from 337. Or maybe I did it yesterday. Or it could have done it Friday. But I don't think so because look how close I am in this. And this is the 4 hour. And these candles happen. Yeah, I had to have done it. I had to have done it. It's all good, man. It's all good. I love you guys. But here it is. Here's Qtum. Now you're here now. That's the point, right? So here's Qtum. Well, you asked when you asked, and then I didn't do it. I probably did it way later. So that's why. So it's on me, right? So if we look at this here, I believe it can break out. And I have a target here at 493, 497, $5. And look, it's in that cup and handle. So you know what to do, man. You've seen this. We've recognized this. Start taking nibbles. Get ready. Possible breakout. I do like where Qtum's at. And if you're holding Qtum, good sign. Reef making some moves, up 7% today. So Reef looks like it's actually the 4 hour was going to have a bearish cross, but it did not. We showed you Reef earlier, and it looks like I think it's going to go up 50%, back to about 3 pennies. So watch for Reef as it's breaking out. Let's take a look at Ferrum, FRM, in the crypto space. The Ferrum network on KuCoin and Uniswap. Can't get it on a lot of places. Let's look at it on KuCoin. Low volume on KuCoin, but we'll see. USDT pair is forming this bull, so it's just like playing from a position of strength. Like that. I mean, it's just playing from a position of strength. So yeah, I like where it's at. I mean, forming a beautiful bull. Can't really lose when you buy into positions like this. So Ferrum Network, I like where it's at, 25 cents. Not much more for me to say about it, honestly, but I like it's consolidating. And if you start getting in here, this is a position of strength for sure. For sure. Nice move for Ferrum. So biggest gainers here, Layer. Layer was a big mover. Wow, it's worth very little for ETH, but look at this thing. Layer boomed up hard. Up 278% for Layer. Fun for ETH. Up big too. Fun making some gains on ETH. Band back to 1143. That's what I want to see. Band getting bought back up and just beginning to tear life up. I'm telling you, man, we are in a big bull run because you're not going to see. Here we went up, we came back down. You're not going to see these prices come back down again. These were consolidated bulls at higher levels. So we consolidated low here, boomed up. Consolidated low bulls here. You can see everything was in giant cup and handles. Like Band is in a giant cup and handle. And all we did, guys, was we did our TA amazingly well. Like, I'm so proud of everyone here who's a lifer. I'm proud of me and my diligence. I'm proud of you guys. Because as I sit here and I go over these things with you guys, I realize how many cup and handles we identified. I realize how many support and resistance we played off of. I realize how many Fibonacci, 0.5 Fibonacci golden pockets we decided to accumulate in. We did all the proper traditional TA things. We did them all. You know, we played bullish patterns. We bought bottoms of patterns. We waited for breakouts and volume. We didn't buy breakouts because we know that's not the case. We bought bottoms of bulls. We accumulated at the proper time. At stop loss is needed if at all times. I agree. But if you accumulate at the proper times, you can get away with never using one and making massive gains. I'm saying it's a possibility. I don't say don't do it. Once you become an expert, though, you can bend the rules once you know them. Once you know them. Are you doing that because I was sniffling? Dibby dabbing. To be as social, man. Bell, we talk about Bell. Let's look at Rose. We went over Rose. One of my winners that didn't turn out to be a big winner. AXS is up 20% today. AG, First Majestic Silver Coin. That's gonna start being a big play in people's eyes. You're gonna watch people run into AG a lot. Ban back to 1152. Ban on a tear. Ban doing its thing. Where's my target for Ban? 1644 for Ban, man. Finally Ban doing its thing. Finally. It played games 11, 11, hit 11, came back, hit 11. Came all the way back down to 6, hit 11, came all the way back down to 690. Hit 10, came all the way back down to 8. Now it's on its way, doing its thing. So, yo, I'm doing great, BS, man. Thank you so much. How you feeling, my friend? Hope everyone's having a wonderful day out in the game. UNI 1978, dude, and about to break all-time high again in the 20s. People love UNI. They love decentralized coins. Look, the 4 hour is about to have a move to the upside. Look for UNI to break out of this and continue on its tear. I mean, it is breaking out, but look for UNI to kind of crack this level here and just blast. I mean, temporary target for UNI right here at $24. I can't believe UNI's as much as Link now. You think how long it took Link to play the game that UNI just destroyed, man. LTO, I want to talk about LTO. Not many people on their radar. And it's doing that double handle. It's kind of doing that handle, right? Here's your cup. There's your right handle, and there's your second handle. Very similar to the 1 inch. This is DeFi. This makes money. This does well. When this pumps hard. LTO, looking like it's hitting the 200-day moving average. We talk about that a lot. Look for the 4 hour to reset. How I play these things is very easy and simple. As I go down here like that, I hit Alt R, I right click it, and I put an alert right there. I create that. I hit a target. Hey, Summer! Daddy needs a cup of water and his vitamin D. Be careful on the stairs and bring it to me now, baby girl. Yeah, she's old enough now to do my biddings, you know? So I'm like, yo, go get daddy what he needs. BNB up at 48 and breaking out. Oh, you're gonna defy me? You get it down here right now. No, you don't meow meow. You get down here right now, honey. You learn discipline from your father. I'll run this house with an iron fist. You get your little feet down here. No, don't you dare that. Don't you dare do that to me. She listens to me, I swear, guys. I swear, I am the man of this house. I am the man of this house. Okay, Silver's taking a little bit of a beating. Wow, Silver went all the way to $30. Dude, that's crazy. I can't believe Silver hit $30 an ounce. Hey, remember my call all the way up here, $36 for Silver, man. And it's starting to form. And all we do is form these targets and these pennants, and we play them. We play them well. To the lions with her. To the lions. To the lions with her. Defying me again. To the lions. Nokia holding its own after they tried to... They shoved it down, though. This thing is disgusting. Look what they did to Nokia. What a weird week last week. Will everything go back to normal and everyone just act like nothing ever happened? We'll just kind of... Kava. People aren't talking about Kava. Let's mention Kava in a cup and handle, okay? I'm going to find every cup and handle I can for you guys. I'm not going to let it fall off or slip. There's a beautiful cup right there. There's the handle. All right. For Kava. All right. They're not always perfect, but they play, man. They play. They play, baby. They play. And look, Kava will have to break resistance at about 265, a little bit more at $3, and then it's gapping up to $4. Look how quick. These things tanked fast in September. That was a good sign for us because that means when we rebound, we get the gains back all the more easily. You know, boom, boom, boom. 78% gains out of Kava, if you like it. Did you go over algo? We did. We did. But I think we can look at it really fast. I just want to see it hold 65 where it's at, you know? Ample fourth. A lot of people like Ample. Kind of was a big winner in the early days of the altcoin run. Seemed to be one of the bigger players. It's now forming this lower area here. 123 consolidative move. Look at the giant bull. We can kind of... little bit of a consolidation here for Ampleforth. I think it's ready for a big pump coming out of the right side of this. So watch Ampleforth, man. And it looks like it's at a level too. If it breaks pretty easily, it can gap up fast to 172. This looks like a quick scalp trade. Ampleforth, 40% gains. Not too far along. Wow, silver did a money move, man. Whoo, they said they were gonna pump. It's funny is right after the GameStop pump, I heard people like, we're gonna go after JP Morgan. We're gonna start pumping silver. They've been shorting and manipulating the silver price for 30 years now. JP Morgan holds more silver than anybody else. We're coming for silver. And wow, did they ever? I mean, they really did, right? And now you can see, fine, we're on the 4 hour. We have to form the wedge. So we'll form a bit of a wedge or a flag. The 21-day moving average will come in. This was a beautiful pump. Silver will kind of consolidate, and then it will run up again to my target at $36. So everything that I claim to happen begins to happen. Doesn't happen perfectly on time, but if you play my calls, they all slowly throw out into fruition. You know, I have a good friend. I've put him in multiple positions. I don't think he's down not one thing. He didn't lose money on anything. On anything. Shout out to Andy B in the group. If you guys see Andy in the group, say what up to him, man. He's a great friend of mine. I've known him for a long time, and he's new to crypto, but he's doing really good. He's grabbing the brass ring, as I like to say. He's grabbing the brass ring. He really is. He's staking his cake. He's learning how to put the Binance Smart Chain on his MetaMask wallet. Like, to me, that's the next level. When you're ready to put the Binance Smart Chain on your MetaMask, like, you're stepping up into a new level. You're taking it seriously. That's how I know you're taking it seriously. People that aren't doing that, they're almost there. They're almost there. And I know it goes even deeper than that. Like, that's just how the door, that's like the opening to the door. But what I'm saying is, if you can't get that far, then I know kind of your level of where you want to go with this. Right? So I dangle that in front of people, and when they don't go there, it's like, oh, well, I see where you want to go. But Andy, man, he went all the way. And he was new to this, and he has a family, and he works a job, full-time job, 2 kids. So, like, he has every excuse to tell me that he doesn't have the time for it, and he doesn't do that. He grabs the brass ring. He goes for it. He wants it. He's gonna make life-changing wealth, and he deserves it. And that's, I tell people too, is I could pass away tomorrow. Like, I'm not guaranteed to be here. I'm really not. There's no guarantee you're gonna see me every day, right? So soak it up while you can. Look at OXT making a big move today. Yeah, baby. Mo, you got some OXT, baby. OXT in the game. Up to 37, up 20%. People getting into that OXT. Dave Portnoy pump. You can see I got OXT in this beautiful double bottom. I have it projected to go to 43 cents. Bam, bam, bam. Pamping, baby, pamping. We did go over algo. I'll throw it in the mix though in a second. Band 1151 after coming down and going back up again. selling it off, and then people saying, "Oh no, we want ban. We know what we want." Buy Cardano. XRP is done. Buy Cardano going to the moon. This guy's a pumper, huh? Hey, pump my Cardano bags, bro. I'm cool with that. Just don't dump them too hard, all right? Pump them up, and then dump them a little bit. Pamp them high, and then just damp them a little bit. Don't pump them up and dump them down. Pump them up and just kind of lightly, like, you know, just kind of rub them with some oil. Algo. What I see Algo doing is up, down. Look, it's in this channel. Went up, down, up, down, up, down. And look, I think it's coming back up again, doing its thing. And it's low on the Stokes on the 4 hour. So look for Algo to get back to 71. And then hopefully that will be its catalyst up out of this. If Algo can break out of this, we take the length of the price of the back end. And that's going to give us, actually we could even, I think you want to be, you want to take this, you want to take this high to this low. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, this is the way we should do it. This is the way we should trade the markets. This way and only this way may we get the best, the very best of every trade. 77% gains out of Algo to $1.09. So, remove that pumper. Oh, you don't have to remove him, man. We don't know if he was a pumper yet. Was he completely a pumper? Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. Give him a chance, give him a chance, give him a chance. I guess he was a pumper, but we could give him a chance. Adam, man, I'm telling you, Adam, consolidating. Adam up to 12.95. Total 2 is looking bullish as all. Bitcoin Cash likes to pump behind Bitcoin. Revved up, revved down. A little bit of, look, swing up to swing high, swing low to swing low. That's hidden bullish divergence. Tell you that the trend will continue at 359. I like Bitcoin Cash here around 400. I really do. We talked about Beam the other day. Beam's forming this kind of wedge area here, forming the other side of the bowl. Only a matter of time till Beam booms up out the side, gets back up here to 64. We've been seeing it all the time. This is where it starts to happen. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, man. AVAX. So AVAX pumped and dumped. Pumped to 1550. We were in AVAX, but that was obviously a pump and dump fake out there. So they faked out AVAX up to 1550. I had a target here. If it was generic, it should have continued. We'll see what happens, but I'm not a huge fan now of AVAX. I feel like it's controlled by too much of a pump group. Balancer is a good coin. It's going to continue up. It's an actual exchange as well, forming this beautiful bull and moving to the upside, forming a higher trajectory. Look for it easily to be at 38, not too far from now. Balancer, man, keep that on your radar. Balancer. People who were playing that BlackBerry game, I wouldn't play any of the. I wouldn't play BlackBerry. I wouldn't play GameStop. I wouldn't play any of these funny money games. I would stick to what we're doing. Buying things that we know are worth it. Selling tops when we can, taking profits, and moving on, right? And there's nothing else. There's nothing better than taking some profits, man, and doing your thing. Like we sold GRT, it's 81. Now it's forming here. Could just start forming this area here. And I think that's what's going to happen here. Form a bit of a consolidative movement. You see the 4 hour does want to reset. So watch these to come back down, and then we'll jump on it again. But taking profits on GRT at about 81 was the plan. And I'm happy that I did that. And now I can buy it back cheaper and get bigger bags for the long run. Hard. People talk about hard. I see a cup and handle for hard. So get your bags packed for hard. Hard is known. Hard's already had its moves. People like hard. Clear a cup and handle for hard. Right? So I believe sell your GRT bags for hard. Get back in GRT after hard pumps hard. This is I'm giving you a coordinated attack. Move the GRT bags into hard. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Stokes aren't as high as they could have been. They're here though, but it looks like they'll turn more and we'll get our run up. But hard's in a beautiful cup and handle for sure. Have you ever bought ADS for the YouTube channel? No, I've never bought ads for the YouTube channel. Never in my life. Should we start buying ads for the YouTube channel? I'm in Beam too, bro. Excellent, excellent. Look at hard, guys. Cup and handle on hard. I want to put this on the radar. I'm gonna give it a blue thing. H-bar pumped has been quiet for a while. I feel like it's forming that handle now too, right? So remember, big pumps, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you haven't heard from it. It's about to pump again then. You know, it's kind of how this stuff works. Yeah, man, edit a sick video. Reef is pumping hard. Ah, love Reef. The Reef that keeps on giving is the Reef, man. I love me some Reef. Talk about Rose. Rose is underperforming for me at the moment, but it's still in the cup and handle. So don't give up. It's just forming a very long consolidated handle. Look at it. But it's consolidating very, very nicely. And watch when Rose busts out, it's going to bust. I know it's like a 2-week hold, and I know it's been boring, guys. But it's on its way. It's starting to coil up. 200-day moving averages with it. Cup and handle. Rose, baby, Rose. So don't give up on Rose. Still 50% gains coming out of Rose. We're at 5.8. Nice time to buy, close to the bottom of the pattern as well. Sand, Ocean, and Reef. Now I really went all the way, didn't I? Reef, man, up a nice 10% already. It's like I started talking about Reef and they pumped it. We brought it up on the channel here. Wow, look at Reef. Yeah, that's a very solid green candle coming up. Yeah, already made some gains from the idea we said that was it. That was our established position to enter for Reef. And now Reef making its move. I think it's going to get to the top of the pattern at 3 pennies, dude. Reef doing its thing. All right, we're going to get into some of the news, and then we're going to run on out of here for the day. Hope you guys are having a wonderful time. Hope everything's going well. Let's take a look. 33.5 for Bitcoin. It got us low off the 200-day moving average, just 32.197, as we kind of talked about, right? Earlier in the morning. Honestly, now that it's hitting the 200-day moving average, that's a huge sign. To me, that's a huge sign. Let's do our dual pattern theory. Dual pattern theory is the idea that it's in 2 patterns, and it's going to choose one. Right? So you find 2 channels. Like this. And there you go. And this could break to the upside. And then you can bull this as well. We talk about our cups. I mean, that's a clear consolidation cup. And look, these are usually your bottoms of your cups. This area right here, the apex of the cup, and we move on the way out. So I'm looking bullish for Bitcoin. What I just did there, I know, is not traditional. It's not what you see a lot of other charters do, but it's established, and it makes sense if you're on this channel a long time and you see what the lifer does. And then you can even pull the length of the pole. Target for Bitcoin, 49K coming on the 4 hour. So I'm bullish on BittyBit. Let's take a look at the news. Now jumping into the news. That was me. That was me making a strange windy noise. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked it. Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Hope you got something out of this live stream and hope you learned a lot. That's the plan, right? Here we go. Here we go. Bottom things. Bitcoin exchange reserves fall to December 2018 low. Bitcoin price is nearly 10,000 from its 2020 high, but thus far support at 30,000 has held strong. As analysts search for a sign that the bottom of the current correction is in, one important fundamental factor matches up almost perfectly with December of 2018 bear market bottom. Is this the end of the correction and the uptrend will soon resume? Here's what you need to know. Bitcoin on exchanges falls to the lowest point since December of 2018. This is a big deal, guys. Shout out Jesse B, man. Look at this. Bitcoin on exchanges falls to the lowest point since December of 2018. Few would deny that Bitcoin is in a full bore bull market. Few would, we're in a full bore bull market. But the recent $10,000 and then some correction has instilled fear in the previous exuberant market. Fear in people that don't know how to read charts. Thus far, buying dips hasn't resulted in the upside bounce eager bulls are hoping for. But support at 30,000 has been unbreakable. The floor at 30K is acting nearly as strong as 3,000 did when the cryptocurrency reached its bear market bottom, and both instances are exhibiting similar behavior. According to the synonymous crypto analyst, the biggest similarity between then and now isn't the base building price action. It's the fact that global Bitcoin reserves on exchanges have reached the lowest point since the cryptocurrency's bear market bottom. Wow, the lowest point is the result of a whooping 15,000 Bitcoin being moved from Coinbase Pro to custody elsewhere. So Coinbase Pro is selling huge chunks of its reserves on exchanges. These wallets that receive the massive amount of Bitcoin only has incoming transactions, where CryptoQuant CEO is characteristic of OTC deals. I think that's Elon Musk's spies. Jew also saying that this is a bullish signal could mean that institutional investors are buying the dip. Taking such a large chunk of what's available to buy on exchanges that are already experiencing struggles and a shortage of coins could result in more markup soon enough. It's going to be harder and harder to buy a Bitcoin, to get your hands on a Bitcoin. Could be a time where exchanges are limiting the purchases. You guys are going to see things you never would have believed. Someone right now has a bet with me that Bitcoin's going to 22K before it goes to 54K. And I'm going to easily clean up. It's a $100 bet. It's not a lot of money, but I'm going to easily clean up on that bet. BitMEX appoints former Bank of China CCO as non-executive board director. The restructuring with Bitcoin derivatives exchange BitMEX continues with the addition of Y. Kim Chim as an independent non-executive board director of 100X Group. Additionally, the former chief credit officer and CEO of Bank of China and the company's recently appointed CEO will join the board of directors as of February 1st. So former Bank of China exec heads over to BitMEX? Pretty interesting. Whatever happened to Arthur Hayes? Did he ever do time? Did he pay off a debt? It seemed like it just kind of disappeared into the news as Bitcoin started to rumble up. India's budget proposed today, but no word on banning crypto yet. India's budget session has started, but so far there seems to be no word on the much discussed crypto ban. India's finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman has presented Union Budget 2021 today and was confirmed by the Ministry of Finance's website. The ministry offers the text of Simar's speech and a number of other documents, but what seems to be missing is the expected crypto bill. So take a deep breath and ask yourself, will the government in India really make the 7 million plus India crypto retail investors lose $1 billion of wealth? Will they want to lose out on crypto innovation? Be smart and take an informed decision. Do not panic. This is Niskal of Wazir X. Let's follow him. Looks like he runs or moves Wazir X, so that's interesting. I want to see what he has to say. There are millions, yeah. Crypto has won in India. We won. India wants crypto. That's what he's saying. That was in March 4th, though. Interesting. Recent tweet from the moon. Bitcoin coiling up. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. He sees it going to the upside. So do we, my friend. MM Crypto, baby. Follow me at CryptoLifer33 on Twitter. I'd really appreciate that. It'd mean the world to me. So India proposed Bitcoin ban. It's not going to happen, man. And whoever wrote this article wrote it for clickbait. Confirming this pattern could send Bitcoin rocketing towards 46,000. Bitcoin has seen mixed price action as of late, with bulls and bears largely remaining at odds. While the crypto ranges between $30,000 and $40,000, the crypto has been quite heavy as of late due to the intensity of each of its recent rejections, which has given bears a slight edge. However, 30,000 remains a bedrock support level, and a continued bout of trading above here is bullish for Bitcoin. One trader is now noting that the cryptocurrency could be positioned to see further upside if it confirms a bullish technical pattern that is forming. Bitcoin bulls show subtle signs of strength as support holds. It really does, though. One trader pointed Bitcoin's cloud formation and observed that this could be a bullish pattern, noting that the crypto is likely on the cusp of seeing move significantly higher in the near term. He pointed that 46,000 as the near-term upside target could come about in the coming few days and weeks. I just want to bring up my integrity here, and I want to talk about it a lot, and I want to hit my pinned messages. Okay, now this is a huge part of the show. This is where I really go in deep, and I kind of talk about where I'm leading the lifers. Okay, I wrote this now on January 22nd, about a week ago. I know you all think I may be nuts, but Bitcoin to 55K, and I'm going to put my reputation on the line here and now. We are not bearish. Alts are about to explode. You can listen to me and load up as I suggested last night, or you can go all over the internet and make your own assumptions. Now this is before 1 inch. This is when 1 inch is at $1. This is when all this stuff made our moves, right? I will say it here and now. It is highly unlikely Bitcoin breaks 30K. The weekly Bitcoin dominance is about to crash. Altcoins are going to explode as we move into February. I'm giving you years of knowledge of how to change your trading style depending on the cycle at hand. I also give you the data to back up my predictions. I'm all in on alts. You can follow me or you can miss the boat. It's up to you. This is for all my lifers, right? And then we also just went on, just the other night, I had to make another bigger talk. And look at these pinned messages, man. They're important. I'm getting a feeling a bigger pump is coming tomorrow and Monday for Bitcoin. The TA backs me as the daily is very bullish. Monday will be a high volatility day. The recent stock market fiascos are putting crypto in the spotlight. Sunday night is the weekly candle close. I would like to see us get a close above 35K, but as long as we hold 33.5, I will find it acceptable. Look for Sunday nights into Monday to be volatile days. Each week, things are going to get more and more insane as the stakes rise and Bitcoin gains momentum. Remember, most investors are using alts to gain more Bitcoin. Don't be upset when your 5x gains get cut in half when Bitcoin rips. To mitigate these losses, I suggest you have DeFi plays as your largest alt positions, such as AAVE, SNX, EGLD, UNI, and WISE. Look for heavily staked projects. Research when no stakes are released. Don't be holding bags when majority of stakes exit. The bull run is beginning, and we are in the first inning. But each dollar you compound now can lead to exponential gains in the future. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Roll call for everybody here. Jesse B, XRP Muser, Stephen Bangkok, Jose Pedro Valverde Patricio, Chief Dubas, XRP Muser, Oswaldo Solis, Crypto Lifer, every person in the live stream. Really, really appreciate you guys being here. Anyway, Jesse B, Hadouken, Stone 1, YGM, Oz, Jose Pedro, Jesse B, XRP Muser, Stevie in Bangkok, my man, Bob D, I like you, new in there and throwing some awesome knowledge and good comments. Oz, LOL, my man, Mohit Singla on the 1s and 2s, Anthony Alafieri, my man. Thank you for everyone that's coming into the live stream today. Trade Intuition, my man Joe, Parola C, my dude, that's a new name, haven't seen you ever, thank you for coming on in. Colin Unger, been a minute, thank you Colin. Bagwell 33, my dude, My dude, everyone here on the live stream, I hope I didn't miss you. Wolfity, don't be pissed that you lost. I'm sad that you had a bad day with the middle finger emoji. That's going to be tough, right? But shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Hope you guys had a great time and a great day. Yeah, man, approximately 15K Bitcoin were just purchased and moved off of Coinbase reserves. This is a similar large purchase moved out of reserves preceding the run from 20 to 40K Bitcoin. And we talked about that last night. We put it up in the chats. And Nano looks like it's a possible entry right now. Levi 502, thank you so much for jumping on in. Love that name. I wear 502 Levi's, I believe. It's the loose fit, right? It's the nice fit. It's the go. It's the new fit. Anyway, let's take a look at Nano. I really like Nano, man. There's just so many ways to make money right now, and it's just like, wow. My head's spinning at how much gains are coming in all different ways. But DeFi is really taking the cake. But I'm telling you that CRT sell at 81 was the move. That was one I had to take some profits on. Had to. Let's take a look here at Nano. Shout out to Sergu. Sorry I didn't see you this weekend, man. I slept so much. It was hard. My friend, he parties hard. My friends party hard, bro. I was in New York City. People party hard in New York City, man. I'm telling you. Shout out to C Money. He partied me hard, bro. We were up till like 3 in the morning every night. Bit of a cup and handle for Nano, in my opinion. You can see that. You can even take away the bigger fall and say, okay, fine, it's one of these. But to me, it's a cup and handle for sure. For sure. Nano, I like where Nano's at right now. I like what I'm seeing for Nano. Consolidated well, bounced off the 200-day moving average. Now it's going to break on out. So what we could do for Nano is we could put it here in this bull flag. Could put it here in this bull flag as well, like this. Hi, I'm Tom Crown. Hey guys, hey, didn't realize there. You want to get learnt or burnt? Hey, you should get learnt, not burnt. Okay. Yeah. Hold on, let me do my best Tom Crown. I say a few words like every minute, like once or twice. Wow, I have 1,000 people here. Did the bot really get me that many people again? Wow, this bot's working out really good. Yeah, let's take a look at Nano. Tom Crown. I'm just messing around. I don't know if you've ever seen that guy. I don't mind him. It's just different styles, different strokes for different folks. But I'm trying to give a lot more value. I watch his live stream, and sometimes he's just, so how's everybody doing? I'm like, did you take like 10 bong rips? Like, I took a few, but like, did you take 10? You know, how many did you take? Anyway, Nano, I see Nano booming up. Yeah, target is $7.16. Nano at $3.44. Nano's eventually going to make a rip off the $4 region here. So look out for Nano to do amazing, amazing things. Nano. A lot of people talking about NIO. And NIO is doing that double handle, in my opinion. Forming yet another flag. So this is going to be bullish for sure. Yeah. You can keep playing NIO. It's going up to 76, really. That's my next target. So NIO. Can you do a Mitch Ray or an Eric Crown? I could do a really good crown. Hold on, let me do my crown. I gotta get my hair like crazy. I gotta get my hair really crazy.
Okay, jumping into the 5-minute Stokes, okay? We're gonna jump into the 5-minute Stokes. I just want to give you guys a look. I mean, up here in Finland, we're really cool up in Finland. Finland's freezing cold out here. I mean, it's been freezing cold. I mean, really, really cold. I'm coming to you in the middle of the night. We're gonna, you can see I got like 500 cameras around me. We're gonna keep talking though. Yeah, we're gonna take a look at the jewel. Here's the little jewel, man. We got the jewel. And did you guys buy the jewel? If you bought the jewel, I mean, yeah, I mean, here, something a little more about the jewel. Yeah, jewel, yeah. And, we're gonna take a look at it all. Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin on that 4 hours really gonna have to bounce. We take a bounce off here of that 120 anyway, and man.
I love it. I actually like Crown though. I like him. I'm not making fun of him. Like, I hope if he ever saw that, like, he would take it lightly. He wouldn't be pissed at me. I think he's actually awesome. I watch Crown sometimes late at night because he's one of the only people on at that time, and it's interesting to see Crown. What I like see it, IOST. Look at IOST, man, forming the bull. And really, dude, there's your bull action right here. There's your bull right there, man. Boom. Tone Vaser, Crypto Face. Crypto Face is funny. He's like, yo, man, I didn't tell you, like, that I was the best trader. I just told you that I trade. Okay, like, I don't trade stocks. I don't trade crypto. I'm not Crypto Face anymore. I'm Stock Face now. I'm Stock Face now. Crown is good. Crown is good. Do crypto, please. All right, ready? Wait. Let me watch one. I'll get into the zone with him real fast. I'll do my crypto though. He's the best. I have to do my my crypto real fast. Everybody, today for the Bitcoin price.
Confirmed, and I kid you not, he confirmed word by word that he supports Bitcoin right now. He confirmed that this hashtag Bitcoin in his Twitter bio was not a troll.
Not today. Now today for the Bitcoin price, everybody. I have to show you right now. Bitcoin hit my exact target. Well, I had planned my exact target that I showed you yesterday. That I have really shown you that we had to go to. Because if Bitcoin hit this exact target, then I knew we could make $100,000. Please hit my Bybit link. Go to my Bybit link and waste all your money. I know you have to be experienced trader, but 100,000 of you don't know a damn thing. But please hit the buyback link. If you hit the buyback link, I'll make a bunch of money when you lose. Thank you so much. But please, only if you're very experienced. I'll show you my exact rate. Only if you're very experienced. I'm sorry. I'm just being nah. Anyway, I still do like him though, and I like Carl the Moon. I like everyone that puts in work in the crypto space. I appreciate them all. You know what I'm saying? Like, they all make this crypto space what it is. So all right, guys, I'm gonna sign out for the day. I love y'all, and I hope you have a wonderful time trading crypto. Jump up in my group. My group's exploding. We're gonna have to figure out what's going on with hundreds of people in the group now. It's kind of insane. But stay tuned for more. I'll be here tomorrow. Hard in the cup and handle. We went over a lot of cup and handles. We showed you we took some profit on GRT. That's the only thing we sold today on the channel. Nothing else really going crazy. Band making moves. We're just seeing DeFi and the big boys making their moves. Cake making a move. Band making a move. Everything that we trade is up very beautifully. BNB about to hit 50. BNB on a pump of all pumps. It actually did hit 50. Unbelievable. Donnie Brasco, shout out to you, man. Thank you for coming on into the live stream. That's super. I like that name, Donnie Brasco. That was a great movie. I was like 16 or 17 when that movie came out. I loved watching that movie. I was a bit of an Irish gangster myself growing up here. Hey, easy there. Don't say nothing. We all Tommies over here. Don't say nothing to nobody over there. Hey, be easy there. You didn't get it from me, huh? You don't know me, I don't know you, huh? Hey, Stella Iota Die, that's my favorites. I hold Bitcoin, ETH, and ADA. Hey, Tobias. Hey, we got some new people in the group over here. Hey, Rose, I'm fine. How are you doing? Hey, I hold Bitcoin, Stellar, IOTA, ETH, and DAI. Hey, the death of XRP is bullish for Bitcoin. Hey, the death of XRP. Ooh,
That might hurt somebody's feelings. Take it easy over there. Ooh, hey. All right. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be safe. How many people are watching these shenanigans at this point? Hear my wife moaning, crying. My husband's online all day long. That's all he does. He plays with his computer all day long. That's all he does. He's a little kid who live streams. She'll never understand, right? No, she does. She supports the channel. I love you guys, man. Thank you guys so much for joining. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Thank you guys for having the support, having my back, and being there. And yeah, I appreciate it. I'm gonna jump on out of here now and find my way, if I can, to the YouTube studio, where I can then get out of the live stream. Impossible sometimes to get out of the live stream. Like, you're about to get out, but then you can't get out. And you're like, well, how do I get out though? I'm trying to get out. Like, I'm in, but I don't want to be in anymore. I want to be in the live control room so I can end the live stream. BNB Coin, man, doing its thing. I love y'all. Be safe.